Yeah. What's up? It's our boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. Shout out to everybody, man. True Media Today, USA Boxing, man. We are back. My damn phone had fell. I'm sitting there looking like, what that noise is? My phone fell. Yeah, salute to everybody, man. Salute to the family, man, in the chat. Salute to the family in the chat. To the haters and the trolls. It was fuck you yesterday. It was fuck you in 2021. Fuck you in 2022. Still fuck you in 2023. It is what it is. I appreciate you coming over here watching me though, because you guys know what time it TI is. True. Anyways, today gonna be a good show. Today gonna be a good show. We're gonna touch on Adrien Broner, man. We're gonna touch on Adrien Broner. We also gonna touch on I did see the little clip of I think that was Brian Custer show or whatever, where Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence was rating each other, and pretty much Errol Spence said everything, he has 0.5, resume. Okay, cool. That shit was funny. I'm like, oh, okay, 0.5. I sound like them papers. I be rolling my weed in, them 0.5s. Shout out to Ali Muhammad, man. What's going on, fam? Shout out to my main man. Shout out to my main man, Knockdown 305. Who else we have in the building? Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to Gertz, Ruben Gutierrez. Damn, this angle right here is a whole lot better. Let me blow it up a little bit more though. Ruben Gutierrez, because it's kind of small, but I could look at the chat better like this. Shout out to Green Eyes P in the building. Shout out to Isaiah Gonzalez for becoming a member, man. Salute. Salute to you, fam. Let's get into the show. Let's go ahead and do this, man. Let's do this like Brutus. We got 84 people in here. It's gonna be. We probably gonna have about 400 today. Probably about 400 today. We'll see what it is though. Shout out to Lisa Bells as well. Canelo Alvarez, can he finally silence the critics now that he's with the PBC? Now this is a valid question. Because for guys who are pro networks, they feel that, hey man, if you're not down with the network that I represent, I ain't getting paid for it, or I just decided to jump on it for whatever the reason I decided to jump on it. But if you ain't repping the set that I'm not a part of, niggas be repping sets. You do know that you're not even a part of that set, right? They don't even know who the fuck you are. And nigga, I am a part of the set. So social media, man. Me being a content creator, because I do a lot of things outside of boxing, right? And me just sitting here watching this social media. The social media is this. And you know what? Social media is really crazy, bro. True. Hey, shout out to my sister Jackie Hernandez. Shout out to Ruben Gutierrez. Social media is really crazy, bro. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh. What's going on, fam? DC, stand up. Bro, like, social... bro, I'm just saying, social media is crazy. Like me being the type of dude, the background I come from, pretty much like most black men in America. The story is pretty much still the same anywhere you go. But I'm like, bro, like, this shit crazy. But this social media, hey, this social media. Hey, this shit. Yeah, nigga, I'ma pull up. Yeah, nigga. Hey, the nigga be so gangster. Nigga be so gangster on YouTube, bro. Like, I honestly believe that these dudes be having ski mask on, behind the keyboard, black gloves, got a toy gun right next. I got a toy gun right next to the mouse. And like, nigga, when they be typing, they really be believing that shit. Like, dude, you don't listen to too many Young Thug. You don't listen to too many Young Thug, Thugger songs. You've been listening to too many little Tommy Shotgun songs, bro. Like, you've been listening, like, you really starting to believe it. Yeah, nigga, I'm trying to tell you, nigga, I represent this and that. Hide behind the avatar. Like, some of these dudes, they really think that Coach Malachi Williams, They think that Coach Malachi Williams, when I come into my office, I be like, oh my God damn, oh Lord, please. I'm scared to open up the keyboard. I'm scared to open up the keyboard. Lord, if I open up this keyboard, right? Lord, what will I see? What will thou see, Lord? Oh Lord, what will thou see when I open up this keyboard? Oh no, it's that nigga little shotgun. He said he got shooters. He told me to drop the addy hole. What I'm gonna do, Lord? Lord, what I'm gonna do? Oh, the nigga told me don't come to the fight. Lord, he hide behind the avatar. Your brothers like, they really think that I be dreading the day. I be dreading the day to open up the goddamn keyboard. True. Them be the same niggas who be scared to call the phone lines. When I drop the phone lines, they be scared to call the phone line. And then that nigga, you're cool. Yo, just drop the addy. What? And then hang the phone up. Well, I guess he got his dopamine spike the day, he felt kind of gangsta-licious. He got his dopamine spike. Yeah, dog, I called that nigga today, dog. I told him he was a coon, dog. I told him he was a coon. I told him he's a bitch. And I hung the phone up. Time to tag you, dog. Well, I'm getting my gangsta on. You get what I'm saying? Like, boy, these niggas be killing me, boy. These niggas be killing me. Lord have mercy. Anyway, let's get into the show. Shout out to Blunts, man. What's going on, fam? Now, ever since Saul Canelo Alvarez, I'm reading my opening statement, guys. Ever since Saul, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Ever since Saul Canelo Alvarez signed a partnership agreement with the PBC for a rumored 3-fight deal, speculation about who Canelo is fighting has been running rampant. We've heard rumors of Canelo fighting Jermall Charlo in September. We've also heard rumors of Canelo fighting Errol Spence. Now, I think that come from when Tom Brown said in the past that, hey, we offer Canelo a $100 million deal, 3-fight $100 million deal to fight, I think it was Jermall Charlo, David Benavidez, a 2-fight deal, something of that sort. Jermall Charlo, David Benavidez, and or Errol Spence. So I think that's where that is really coming from, to be fair. You know what I mean? To be fair, I think that's where that really come from. Now, where did these rumors come from? I just realized I just broke it down when. You know what I mean? But let's say that this is, as it relates to Errol Spence, this is the case as it relates to Errol Spence, right? Canelo wouldn't get credit for beating a guy like Errol Spence, who's been a career welterweight, because he didn't get credit for knocking out Amir Khan, right? Now, for one, Errol Spence doesn't have the punching power to hurt Canelo. I've seen Canelo get hit with an uppercut by Triple G on numerous occasions. I'm talking about flush uppercut, flush right hooks or left hooks from Triple G, and vice versa. He dished it out as well. And Canelo took it, stepped back, and shook his head like, no. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, if someone like Triple G and that motherfucker get punched, couldn't hurt him, I seriously doubt a career welterweight would be able to do so. Now, so he doesn't have the punch power to hurt Canelo, nor does he have the power to keep Canelo off of him. Stylistically, Spence fighting Canelo is all wrong for Errol Spence. He's flat-footed. He's a come-forward fighter. Canelo loves fighters who fight like that. Why? Because he doesn't have to waste energy tracking them down. He's going to slip and counter and break you down, right? Spence will be right in front of Canelo. Canelo is also a better body puncher than Errol Spence. You know what I mean? And he has a superb counterpunching abilities. Because he's a counterpuncher. He's really, really good at counterpunching, right? He learned a lot over the years, right? Now, a career welterweight would not be able to withstand the punching power of someone like a Canelo Alvarez. You know what I mean? In my opinion, if a Spence-Canelo fight were to happen in this three-fight deal, from what they're saying, we don't know who the fighters are because Canelo hasn't said anything, nor did Al Heyman, which he don't say nothing anyways. But if something like that were to happen, it would end up the same way Canelo did with Amir Khan, by vicious knockout. This would be a cash-out fight for Errol Spence if that were to happen, right? Now, as for Jermall Charlo, he's coming off a 2-year layoff. By the time he gets back in the ring with Canelo, it would be exactly two years and 3 months since he's been in the ring against an opponent. That'd be 27 months, right? Not saying that Jermall Charlo can't win or beat Canelo, but the likelihood of that happening is improbable due to his 2+ years of inactivity. Plus, this will be his first fight at 168 pounds. When a fighter moves up to a new weight division, he normally has a couple of tune-up fights in order to, along the way, that's so he can get acclimated to the weight. But for Jermall Charlo, if this is true, if he's fighting Canelo in September, coming off of more than a 2-year layoff by the time that fight happens, if it happens, fighting the undisputed middleweight, super middleweight champion of the world in Saul Canelo Alvarez in his first fight without getting acclimated to the division and without having and with the long layoff, in my opinion, would be suicide. That's just my opinion, right? Doesn't mean he won't be able to beat Canelo. I'm just saying that's just my opinion, how I'm assessing it. I know people gonna say, well, Sugar Ray did it, the Hagler and all that stuff there. Yeah, but I mean that was one special occasion. Sugar Ray did it. Came out of retirement after 3 years and fought Hagler and won. Some would say he didn't win. I say he didn't win. I think the judge gave it to him, but it was a close fight. I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? Now, but on the flip side, if Canelo were to be victorious against Jermall Charlo, his critics, in my opinion, would say that, you know what I mean? You know, and this what I believe that they would surely bring up. He won't get credit for the victory. He won't get credit for the victory because he's been out of the ring a little over 2 years. And mentally, the people saying he's not mentally right. So he won't get credit for that. And he damn sure ain't gonna get no credit for no Errol Spence. You know what I mean? A career welterweight. Career meaning a guy who's been fighting at welterweight all of his career. I think maybe he had 1 or 2 fights that at 150 something, but then he fought, you know what I mean? So he won't get credit for none of that shit. So he's in the catch-22 as it relates to that. You know what I mean? Do you guys think that I am wrong in my assessment, or do you think that I make a valid point? We also going to talk about Adrien Broner as well. I saw the video, the interview where looked like he was just pissy drunk. I did see that as well. You know what I mean? Now, hate, like, share, and subscribe, and let's get into the show. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Got water over here. Shout out to Jamie, man. Yeah, let's get them lights up. Let's get them lights up, man. Shout out to Jamie. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to drop the phone lines in a minute. I'm going to drop the phone lines in a minute, man. Y'all don't know what time it is. I'm going to drop the phone lines in a minute. So I don't know, man. I'm sitting there looking at, you know, I saw this video, right? I thought about it, right? Because you know, on Twitter, you got some of these Errol not the Errol Spence fans, but the Errol sexuals. These are some of the most delusional people I've seen in my life. Like, they crazy, they gangsters. They gangsters 1 minute, they mob bosses the next minute. They bloods 1 minute, they cripping one day, blood in the next day, and they just say some of the most outlandish. You get what I'm saying? Like, God damn, my nigga, like, the double standards, the double standard in the hypocrisy really kills me. You get what I'm saying? So I think the only fight that Canelo would get credit for fighting in this 3-fight deal is the David Benavidez fight. I think the David Benavidez fight is that one that everybody wants to see. A lot of people do want to see Jermall Charlo, but they want to see Jermall Charlo under better circumstances. You get what I'm saying? My thing is, hey man, the opportunity is here. He got to take advantage of the opportunity. It is what it is. And maybe Jermall Charlo can pull off a Sugar Ray Leonard. Maybe he could say, I've been out the ring for a little over 2 years. I stepped in the ring. My first fight in the super middleweight division, I got a chance to get my hands on Canelo. I mean, that's a possibility. Now, some people may say, oh, man, you talking crazy, dog. Man, don't nobody want to hear all that. Like a lot of dudes, a lot of these guys, let them tell it, they never wrong. But I ain't never, hey, boy, listen, it's 2 types of people you don't want to talk to. A person who always telling you sob stories every time y'all talk. Sob stories. And a nigga who know everything. Someone who always telling you sob stories. These are 2 types of people you want to avoid at all costs. Really 3 types of stories. Really 3 types of stories. 3. These are 3 types of niggas you want to stay away from. A nigga who always telling you sob stories.
Hey, okay.
True.
I don't want to hit, man. Well, man, I'm finna get around this nigga here. This nigga here, man, finna come over here crying. All this old, man, I do not want to hear that shit. I like to call them Moby Dicks because they always just moping around and, yeah, man, you know, things ain't like it, man. God damn, man. I mean, I don't be wanting to hear that shit, bro. I stay the hell away from them type people. That's one. Two, a nigga who know it all. Boy, you can't talk to a dude who know it all. He know everything. He can tell you the measurements of the sun. He can tell you how many drops of water it took in order to make the Pacific Ocean. He can tell you how to separate salt from the sea. He can tell you how many grains of sand is at the beach. Know it all, but you can't, boy, God, know it all, boy. You got to stay the hell away from him.
True.
And the third type of person you want to stay away from is a nigga who always got his hand out. If he always got his hands out, let me hold something, dog. Hey, dog, let me hold something. Hey, Mo Easy, let me hold something. Hey, Schoolo X-Man, let me hold something. You get what I'm saying? Green Eyes P, knock down 305. Let me hold something, dog. Let me hold something. Lisa, let me hold something. Oh, let me hold something, nigga. Boy, listen, boy, you stay, them types of dudes, especially let me hold something, boy, you stay the hell away from them like the Boo Bonnie Pledge.
True.
Boy, listen, man, let me hold something, man. Listen, you know what I do?
What?
You know what I do?
What?
Boy, when there's a motherfucker that always talking about let me hold something, normally, this what I say. I say, you know what, bro? I'm tired of this motherfucker. Every time I turn around, he asks me for some money. Check this out, dog. I'm gonna give you this. Yeah, man, good looking out, dog. I got you. No, you ain't got me. Listen, I'm gonna give you this $50 you asking for, right? But it's under one condition. What's the condition? When I give you this $50, you can never ever come back to me in life and ask me for a goddamn thing.
True.
This is the I get rid of you forever. I'm gonna let you hold this here, right? But boy, you would never, ever be able to come back here and ask me for anything again. That's the stipulation that I have when I give you this money. That's the stipulation I have.
True.
That's the stipulation that I have. You can't never ever come back over here. You can't never ever come back over here. That's the stipulation. You get what I'm saying? That's it. And I'm dead serious.
Don't ever come by here. Okay?
Hey, nigga can't come back, dog. I gave him money. They say, dang, I ain't never seen nobody happy. Why you happy? Because you gave that man some money. Why you happy? I say, I'm happy because I ain't got to worry about seeing that motherfucker no more.
True.
No, listen, but I'm dead serious, boy. You got to sign a contract with niggas, boy. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Now, let's get into the show. Now, before we get this party started, you know how it is. We have a ritual over here. You know, because according to the pro PBC guys, Alphabet Boys and all them, according to those guys, you know, Al Heyman is the greatest human being that ever came through the womb of a woman. He's greater than Jesus, Prophet Muhammad, Esau, Moses, you know what I mean? David, Goliath, you know, he Peter and Paul, you know what I mean? Joshua, you know, Daniel, all of that there. You get what I'm saying? He's even greater than Gilly.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
I'm gonna play this video, man, and then I'm gonna drop the phone lines, man. And you know what? Until the sap suckers, haters and trolls who holler about they gonna pull up at their mama basement, Riley, get them.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck those socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Shout out to Christian Gutierrez. What's going on, fam? Mo Easy, Master Wu, Matthew Bishop. You get what I'm saying? Jamie Rivera, Knockdown 305. Who else we have in the building, man? Who else we got? Teach, what's going on, Teach? Caps Lock, what's going on, fam? Mr. Right UK, Schoolo X-Man, you know, Mike Butts. What's happening, bro? What's happening? It is what it is. It is what it is. Brady 12, it is what it is. Yeah, man, you know, we got to go ahead. Now, I remember a while ago, we was talking about Adrien Broner and stuff like that. This before he left the PBC. And you got these dudes. See, we live in a culture today to where degenerate lifestyle is acceptable in today's society. As a matter of fact, degeneracy is promoted in today's society. You don't believe me? Look at the BET Awards. In society today, what was good is now deemed as bad, and what was bad is now deemed as good in society today. And when it comes to niggas, I told you there's a difference between niggas and black people. Niggas embrace anything that's toxic, that's negative, and that's destructive, self-destructive. Niggas embrace anything that's toxic, negative, and anything that's just self-destructive, which is toxic and negative altogether. Women who are looked upon as being good women, wholesome women, they are told that, oh man, the hoes is winning. You know, you got to give it up and bust it wide open and you know and let a nigga hit. You know what I mean? And then if you do all that stuff, like the Cardi B's and the Glorrillas and the Super Honeys and the Hondas and the Toyotas and the other hyenas, if you do that, then you'll get respected. So in today's society, people who disrespect themselves, women who disrespect themselves and all that stuff there, they would be the ones that get the respect according to what's running the culture today. And then, you know, the good guys, the guys who, you know, who do it the right way, they frowned upon. Oh, that old lame ass nigga, man, them niggas, oh, that lame, they ain't cool like us. The cool niggas the ones sitting at the liquor store all day, selling Nick Sacks, sipping on a 40, you know, talking shit and whatever, just hanging, right? That's the guy who, that's the guy that's promoted today. And don't judge him. Don't judge him. This is their culture. This is the culture right now. It's you know, it is what it is, right? So, you know, me being in the position that I am, you hear a lot of things, people who are in different boxing camps and stuff like that. And Adrien Broner has a substance abuse, you know, he's an alcoholic. Tank Davis used to, you know, like the guys used to be together all the time drinking was Adrien Broner, Tank Davis, and Errol Spence. You just look at some old videos of them when they get interviewed and stuff and they together, you can tell everybody saw stuff, right? So a lot of people was rooting for AB. AB on the comeback right now. AB on the comeback. You know, he hooked up with Don King. It is what it is. You know, and sometimes when we can love a fighter so much, we'll make excuses for that fighter. But when it's a fighter who we don't like, we do everything in our power to tear him down, right? The fighter that's doing it the right way gets defecated on, but the fighter who keeping it real, listen, stay away from any nigga who talking about keeping it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. We keep it real. Yeah, you keep it real ignorant. True. I know, because I used to be one of the real ignorant niggas myself. The reason why I have a PhD in Wakandaism because I used to be a Wakanda nigga. I am a reformed Wakanda nigga myself. So I know Wakanda nigga mentalities, Wakanda nigga activities, Wakanda nigga behaviors. I know this because I used to be. I had a master's degree in Wakandaism, right? Now I just have a master's degree in common sense. So, and I tell you time and time again, I take a fighter who is very, very talented, clean, live the life of a boxer over a fighter who doesn't. You get what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be big. Well, I'm gonna ride with him. I'm gonna just ride with him anyways. Ride with him for what? The man is self-destruction. You see what it is? What the fuck this got to do with boxing anyways? Right? So it is what it is, right? As a matter of fact, let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this. D-Block, what's going on, baby boy? What's happening? Let me show y'all this. This AB right here, right? This AB. AB about billions. That's AB right there, right? Let me let y'all see something. That's on my. Oh, okay, never mind. I know where it's at. AB drunker than Cooter Brown. Y'all don't know who Cooter Brown is. That's something we be saying in the South. AB drunker than Cooter Brown right now. Cookie out there barking. What's going on, Cook? Let me refresh this. Shorts. Look at this shit right here. Hold on.
He's
got-
straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Super straight. Hey, whatever I got, he got. You want these draws?
Hello.
The fuck?
Family.
That's my baby. That's my man. What? Yeah, whatever. Let him point one of y'all niggas out.
No.
Y'all dead.
No. It ain't gotta be nothing like that.
Dead ass.
But I heard you.
Stop playing about, bro. Y'all tripping.
That's dope. That's dope, man. Any fighter knows what that is. Any fighder knows what that is.
I do not own the
Everybody
rights to this material for educational purposes
Even if
only.
they don't have it, they know what that is, though.
Tripping. Everybody ain't like that.
They're not.
He's
So-
straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Super straight.
Adrien Broner is obviously drunk. This isn't an old video. This is circulating around on the net, right? Circulating around on the net. You get what I'm saying? Again, it's hard for me to feel sorry for a grown ass man. At the end of the day, everybody's held accountable. Everybody's held accountable for their own actions. You guys know I have been one of the biggest critics of Al Haymon because we wasn't getting the fights that we wanted. Now they're giving us the fights that we want. And I'm happy about that. But when it comes to Adrien Broner, Adrien Broner is a grown-ass man. And some people say, yeah, man, Al Haymon was holding Adrien Broner money and he was giving him weekly allowances and stuff like that because, you know, he didn't want Adrien Broner to blow his money. A grown man. And then Adrien Broner went on the internet. Yeah, man, Al, man, you got to better pay me my money. Oh, I don't care what I owe you. I know what I owe. I still had the receipts. I have them in my camper. I still had the receipts, right? Yeah, man, I don't care what I owe Al. You know, you better just pay me my money. And then you had people, we did a show on it. We had people talking about, oh, man, well, Al Haymon is saving him for himself. He's saving him for not giving him all his money at one time. He's saving him. I said, well, AB is out talking about he want all this bread. He said, well, coach, you dead wrong. And, you know, AB, I'm talking about the Adrien Broner apologies. AB ain't really got no substance abuse. You around here trying to judge. I say, what judging got to do with telling somebody the truth? You tell a man the truth, that ain't judging. No, dog, you fucked up. You got effed up. You got a drinking problem. No, he ain't got no drinking problem. You judging. No, he got a drinking problem. True. They try to do the guilt shame you so that you can be a part of the accepted behavior club. Accept toxic behavior club. He said, but coach, what would you do? I said, I'd give that nigga all his money. If he blow his money, he blow his money. If I got a fighter that got a substance abuse problem, he like to blow his money, go in Walmart, throw money in the air, and rip up $20 bills and flush it, and $10 bills and flush it down the toilet because it's smaller than a $100 bill. Once you break 100, you don't keep change. If that's what he want to do with his money, guess what? You can have all your money, baby boy. True. I ain't no captain save a hoe. What I look like trying to save a nigga for himself? He ain't none of my kids. Now, if he my kids, that's something different. If he's a child of mine, that's something different. No, you grown, get all your money. I'm gonna have everything documented too. Y'all said you're gonna get paid $1.5 million guarantee. Right here, I gave you $1.5 million. This one I gave it to you, right? I said you're gonna get so much on the back end. As you can see, the back end is trickling in all throughout the year. You've been getting money in quarterly checks on every on the back end. Okay, that's it. I got everything documented. Man, he need some help, man. He need to, man, you know, they need to, I said, well, you know, if the man don't want to help himself, he ain't gonna get no help. Simple. Somebody sent me something where Errol Spence replied to it in public. On social media, Errol Spence said something of the sort. Somebody shot a video on it that what he said? That Adrien Broner he said he was an alcoholic. I think he said he was an alcoholic. And I say the irony in that because Errol Spence and AB are pretty good friends. So my thing is, if I'm friends of yours, I would never get on the social media and say anything. Like anybody phone number that I have in my phone, if I have a problem with you, I'm not gonna make no video about you. That's dumb. I know you. I'm gonna call you. That's gonna be between us. If I'm your friend, if I'm your friend and I see you out there slipping on your pimping, if I see you slipping on your pimping, I'm not going to go out on a public platform and say, yeah, man, if I'm being interviewed, yeah, man, he didn't see that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to call you because you're my friend. But I think the irony in that is when Errol Spence said that, I remember when Sam Jones said that about Errol Spence. He said, man, that boy alcoholic. And a lot of people attacked Sam back then. Sam right here from Florida, from Jacksonville. You know, he used to hold a body, you know, train with Floyd Mayweather. Right? And when Sam said it, people thought he was hating, but he was telling the truth. I was hearing the same thing. Errol Spence had a substance abuse problem, allegedly. When he got in a car accident, find out what his alcohol level was when he got in that car accident. He almost killed himself, speeding, leaving the club. I got the video footage and pictures when he left the club. Speed. So Floyd Mayweather dropped a video not too long ago talking about how he lived the life of a boxer, and he took it seriously. And Floyd Mayweather said that you can't do boxing 8 weeks out of, you know, just for 8 weeks for training camp. He said you can't do boxing just for 8 weeks in training camp. Yeah, you know what I mean? In between, like, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand that, hey, man, you know, what you do, the lifestyle that you live outside of boxing can directly directly have an effect on the life, on what you do when you get inside the ring. Especially when you're going up against a predator. It's some things that you were able to do against other guys because the fight was stylistically advantageous to you, that you won't be able to do that with this other dude. Like, nah, man, you know, that them other dudes is cool, but you ain't gonna do none of that shit you did with them, with me. You get what I'm saying? So, and Floyd Mayweather always bragged about that. Floyd never let his weight get out of control when he fought. You know, he never let his weight get out of control. Floyd probably was never over 10 pounds more. Floyd probably he probably made sure his weight never got over 10 pounds more than what his fighting weight's supposed to be. What to say, Steve? You say Mike Tyson destroyed himself with his lifestyle back in the 80s and 90s. Yes, he did. But guess what, Steve? That was his choice.
True.
That was his choice. That was his choice, Steve. Mike Tyson did do all of that, what you're saying, my brother. But that was his choice. And what I do like about Mike, at least Mike owned up to it. Hey, we got to get the lights up. We need 60 more likes before I drop the phone lines. Hold on. Super chats, I got you. I got super chats. I got you. But you get what I'm saying? Mato Camacho, Sugar Ray Leonard used to snort coke. Roberto Duran, all of those guys. I mean, this is stuff that Dave came out and said in the public. So this is not me dismercifying their character or nothing like that. I wouldn't do that. But I'm just saying that's what public information. Shout out to Raphael. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub with your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said same Wakanda/PBC dudes are the same ones putting dudes like AB on camera just for clout, clicks, and views. Yeah, pretty much. Because you got to understand, the name of the game is, in today's society, dysfunction, negativity is acceptable behavior in today's time.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
A lot of fighters had their vices. A lot of them had their vices. Some of the greatest fighters, throughout the history of boxing had their vices. Some of them were women beaters. Some of them were cokeheads. Some of them were like to drink or were alcoholics. Some of them, they did their thing. Womanizers, whatever. They did their thing. When you're rich, got all that money, got access to everything, all these people around you. But now Adrien Broner is 34 years old? He's 34 years old. Like, you can't keep making excuses for a grown man. He's 34 years old now. Shit, I can't have nobody hold my goddamn hand right now. I'm held responsible for my actions every time I walk out my door. I'm held responsible for my actions. Period. You get what I'm saying? This dude has been blessed to have access to millions of dollars, money that me and you in this chat would never ever see in life.
True.
Shout out to Rick Timms. What's going on, baby boy? This dude made it. Like we say made it. Like this dude made it. He made it out of the hood, made it out of poverty. He made enough money to where he can have generational wealth, not only for himself, but his kids and his kids' kids. Some of you guys in the chat some of us would never reach that, never get access to that. We got to get the lights up. We need 40. We need 50 more lights. I'll open up the phone lines. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to my sister Food Revolution. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Shout out to Mo Easy. Lisa Bells. You get what I'm saying? So now, this where we at now. This where we at. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something about me. I don't feel sorry for grown men, not coach. Some people say I'm a very, very cold-hearted individual. I sympathize with animals, children and animals. Believe it or not, I like children and animals because they're innocent. Animals, they are who you are. The dog gonna be the dog, the rabbit gonna be the rabbit. You know what I mean? I like the fact that I can talk to Hippity. I can go outside and talk to Hippity, and Hippity ain't gonna say nothing. Hippity is a good listener. Talk to Cookie. Cookie ain't gonna say nothing. She loyal. It's my dog. It's my daughter's dog, but she loyal. Cookie ain't saying nothing. But children and animals are, they ain't like adults. When you're a child, children are very innocent to the world of what's going on. When you become an adult, you start to realize human beings can be very, 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 very wicked, evil people. And you see a lot of that ugliness online as well. You get what I'm saying? You see a lot of that online with just certain things. Shout out to Max H dropping that $2 super chat. He say Fag Non said you and Blue frauds. Y'all friends now. Man, I ain't, bro, to be honest with you, fam, I'm not even thinking about what Fag Non say, to be fair, Anyways, but this is the society that we live in right now. Every man is held accountable for their own actions, period. That's just the reality of the situation. Shout out to Bruce Gas. Bruce Gas, what's going on, baby boy? What's happening? So we sit back and to be a fighter, someone like a Canelo Alvarez, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, just a fighter in general, you have to be cut from a different cloth to be a fighter. Because you are literally signing up to get punched in the head, punched in the face for a living. It's, you know what I mean? Like every time you get hit, especially if you get hit with a real, real hard shot, your brain shakes inside of your skull. So for someone to sign up to that, that's a hell of a guy. For someone to sign up to that. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, I hope the brother get the help I hope the brother, well, you know what? I hope he get whatever he wants in life. Whatever he wants in life, that's what I hope. If you want to ball. I wish the best balling for you. You get what I'm saying? But if a grown man don't want to be helped, you can't help him. I ain't got no cape on my goddamn back. So however a grown man want to live his life, let that grown man live his life how he see fit. Regardless of who it is. Whether it's me, you, whoever. Some people in life are here to be examples for others. Some people are just teaching moments. You get what I'm saying? Some people are just teaching moments. I noticed like Canelo have a hat and he says no boxing, no life. Now Canelo get tipsy and stuff like that. We seen him drink, get tipsy and stuff like that. But he takes, you know, I haven't heard anything about him being an alcoholic though. You don't see him out in clubs and, you know, just doing crazy shit. You know what I mean? You don't see that. But you see him with his friends or whatever, family or whatever. But anyways, I say all that to say this. He has something called no boxing, no life. Like they are very, very serious about what they do in this sport, right? And you have to, and like this sport right here, boxing, you know what they say? You can't play boxing. You really can't play boxing. You get what I'm saying? Because boxing is the type of sport to where, bro, one falls, all it takes is 7 pounds of pressure to get put to sleep. All it takes is 7 pounds of pressure. You get what I'm saying? 7 pounds of pressure, you out of there. So you really gotta like program your body to get into the shape that you needed to be in so that you can perform at such a high level. You get what I'm saying? And you know, you had the party animal fighters, had the Camacho, Mike Tyson, Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard, I used to hear, I used to hear a little stuff about Ray Robinson back in the day too. Sonny Liston. I'm trying to think. Who else? It's some more fighters. Some more fighters, man. My mind going blank right now, man. It's some more fighters though. But you get what I'm saying though? Some of the greats, man. Some of the greats, for real though. Absolutely, you know. Shout out to Jamie. What do you say, my boy Pernell? Yeah, Pernell Whitaker. Hey, Jamie, Pernell Whitaker. Hey, we need 20 more likes. Phone lines to be open. We need 20 more likes. Yeah, Pernell Whitaker, my main man. Pernell. I think this Jason Mones right here. Let me see what this is. This Jason Mones. Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah. I gotta show y'all this. This Jason Bones. You know how I know the Jason Bones? Because Jason Bones is the only one. He always donate them same ragged ass $2. He donate. No, don't retract the message now, Jason. Hey, he always donate them same ragged ass $2, right? This Jason Bones right here. Let me show you guys something. This Jason Bones right here. Y'all see this? Let's blow this up. Them same ragged at $2 now. Shit, nigga, you can keep them $2. Shit, what the fuck I'm gonna do with $2? Y'all see this? This bitch, hey, see, I know my trolls very well. This account was created today. Hey, this account was created today. Like literally. I know my trolls very well. This account was created today. I know these guys. Know them very well. I know the ops very well. You know what I mean? I just want to throw that out there. True. Just credit the account every day. You might just come under your name, Jason. You might just come back as Jason Moans. We know what it is. We know what it is. You know what I mean? Boy, I got some dedicated, loyal ops, boy. They be like, yeah, dog, 3 o'clock, I'm gonna be right over there. Hey, as a matter of fact, hey, you already know. Hey, every day around 3 o'clock, what they'll do, Jason Moans got about 25 burner accounts. They'll create a whole bunch of accounts and all that stuff there. And as soon as I get ready to go live, they get on the phone.
Dumbass nigga slipping like we not on his ass.
Bro, you at the crib?
Yeah.
That nigga Jerry here.
What?
Got one.
All right, bet it's on the floor. Got one, y'all. This dumbass nigga slipping.
What? Hey, bro, you at the crib? Yeah. Man, that nigga coach on. What? Yeah, man, he on right now. He dropped the phone lines. For real? Got one, y'all. This dumbass nigga coach slipping. Hey man, pop the trunk. Hey, they be at home popping the digital trunk. Hey, y'all pop the trunk. They go pop the trunk on their keyboard. They pull the laptop up. They they pop the trunk, and they say, you got one homeboy got an iPhone 6 Plus. You got another homeboy, he got a sidekick. Other homeboy got a sidekick. The other homeboy got a GoCom beeper, and the other homeboy got his baby mama iPhone 12 Plus. That's what this is, iPhone 12 Plus. And all of them be in the house at the same time. Yeah, dog, send that nigga up. I'm hitting the beeper right now. Dog. Hell yeah, nigga, that nigga on that 3 o'clock, dog. I swear to God, dog. Hey, how many accounts you got? I got about 5 burner accounts. That's good. How many accounts you got, man? Oh, I got about 15 burner accounts. Man got 15. That's good. Hey, Lil Murder. How many burner accounts you got? You ain't murdered nobody. I don't know how you got the name. Yeah. I got about 12. That's good. How many you got? Oh, dog, I got 13. So let's combine our burner account powers together and let's troll this nigga. True. How would they do? That's exactly what they do. How many likes we got? Hey, we need 10 more likes, man, for the phone lines be over. Shout out to Rick. He said he played football too and baseball. I don't know who you talking about. Are you talking about? Yeah. Shout out to Gertz. What did he say? Little drive-by? Yeah, little drive-by. Little AK-47. I'm like, oh, goddamn. Let me tell you something. In 2023, hey, what you say? You say they got that Obama phone throwaway. Yeah, got that old government phone. Not government phone, government. They got that old government phone. Like, boy, sit down somewhere. Hey, what to say, Rod? You say Jason Moans your biggest fan, coach. Yes, he is. Jason Moans is probably one of my biggest fans. Right now, boy, Jason Moans, boy, he probably one of my biggest fans. And we finna drop these phone lines, man. Anybody feeling digital? When I drop the phone lines, call the old boy. Wait till I drop the phone lines.
Talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Matter of fact, we gonna send them goons y'all way. We finna send them goons to all the trolls.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard, they be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on. No faking and no snitching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
What he made me fit in digital? Just imagine you like somebody who be like somebody that's on ESPN or something, or somebody that's like a famous celebrity that's in front of the camera all the time. Just imagine how many threats they get. Yeah, nigga, you come to the city, but you better not, but you better not come over here. I'm trying to tell you, I don't like what you said about LeBron. What you said about LeBron, man. What you said about LeBron. Hey, shout out to Timothy Bradley. What's going on, fam? What did he say, them 20s? Oh, no. These ain't 20s. I think these 17s. Hey, I think these 17s. Hey, phone lines over, man. 530-494-9636. Y'all call the old boy, man. Y'all call the old boy. Hey, nobody with my homeboy. Nigga holler about he had some 20s. Man, them ain't no goddamn 20s, man. All right, they ain't 20s. They 16s. Nigga, them ain't no damn 20s. Where you bought them from? I bought them from the same shop you bought them from. They told me they were 20s.
Unknown caller.
Hey, man, them ain't no 20s. Ain't them 17s. Hey, Carter, what's the name? Where you calling from?
This Sean from Columbus. What's up, Coach?
Sean from Columbus. Talk to me, Phil.
Hey, I just wanted to speak on that Adrien situation, man. They was bogus as hell for catching my man in that situation like that. Like Errol said, man, his team got to do better, man. That was pretty bogus, but I think he's I don't think he's done yet. I think Don and Al gonna save him. And just like I said before, they can say what they want to say about me or Adrian, Coach. When they talk about Al, it's up there.
Yeah.
We going hard for Al boy.
Yeah, for real though. Yeah, for real though. And the thing is, AB, he is from Ohio, Cincinnati, right?
Yeah.
AB is what, 34, 35 years old? How old is AB?
Somewhere up in there, about my age.
Yeah, so you get what I'm saying. He's at a point in his life, like we got Timothy Bradley in the chat, he's a Hall of Famer. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna read his accolades, but the thing is a lot of things happen in the sport of boxing. A lot of these fighters, not a lot, but some of them, they don't live the lifestyle in between. And I think that's what a lot of people loved about Floyd Mayweather. Like Floyd Mayweather, and Tim can attest to this, like he was really about that boxing life for real. He never let his weight get out of whack in between fights. I don't know Floyd, but from what I heard he didn't let his weight get like no more than 10 pounds above his fighting weight. I don't know how true that is, but that's hell of a discipline.
I mean that sets the GOATs apart from the has-beens and have-nots. But respectfully, I just want to say one more thing, Coach. Man, a lot of people crying about these stoppages over the weekend. You had that they said it was an early stoppage with Lubin.
Yeah.
And then I think it was the Adamas one where he ain't get up fast enough, man. Boxing do got a lot of stuff to work on, especially in the officiating and commission areas. But I think we all need to back a little bit. I know we still crying about, a lot of people still crying about the Devin and Loma situation, but everything ain't a robbery. Everything ain't, the fix ain't in for everything. I don't think those early stoppages, those wasn't egregious early stoppages, I should say. That's all I wanted to say, Coach.
Hey, what's your name, brother?
This Sean from Columbus.
All right, Sean. I just want to make sure I write it. I didn't write your name down. All right, thanks. Sean from Columbus. Talk to me, fam. Salute, fam. Yeah, the J-Rock stoppage. J-Rock was getting hit with some clean shots. Maybe you could continue to let that go. I'm finna piss some people off. I'm pissing people off right quick. Where's Timothy? Where's Tim at? Tim. I'm fixing to piss some people off right quick. So dude say Tim ain't supposed to be in the Hall of Fame. He ain't supposed to be in the Hall of Fame. So this is Tim accolades. You know what I mean? 5-division world champion, five-time world champion, not 5-division, 5-time world champion, 2-division world champion, 2-time unified champion at super lightweight in 2013, in super lightweight, 2013 fight of the year, ranked number 3 on the pound for pound list at one point, just right behind Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, and he was on the pound for pound list for 6 years. He took 4 top fighters, O's, meaning they was undefeated, Lamar Peterson, who was undefeated at the time, Devin Alexander, who was undefeated at the time, Jesse Rodriguez, and Luis Carlos Abrego. Luis Carlos Abrego was undefeated at the time. He said best to beat 3 legends, Joel Casamayor, even though he was only washed up, Manny Pacquiao, a lot of people say that was very controversial, and he schooled Juan Manuel Marquez Hall of Fame career. And he said he beat, I beat Miguel Vasquez, who became a world champion. Can't forget about the Russian Provodnikov. That was a hell of a fight. And Brandon Rios stopped this fat ass. So, some people feeling some type of way about Tim being in the Hall of Fame, and that's fine. You can feel that way. But, getting in the Hall of Fame is not based on emotions. It's based on accomplishments. That's all I'm saying. Now, hey, shout out the inevitable D-Block. D-Block, what's going on, fam? You see what it is, See what it is, baby boy. See what had happened was. Hey, shout out to the Mike Mal, what's going on, fam? What's happening? Hey, now we got somebody calling for Pakistan. This is another one of my trolls. This is now this dude name is Dave. He be over there with H Money Channel. That's who this is. This Dave from H Money Channel. He gonna say his name Abdul Disease.
Yo,
caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Abdul Aziz from Pakistan. This is Abdul Aziz from Pakistan. Why you always touch that gangster shit? Man, talk bastard. Go hang out with your cohort where you belong. Shit, whopper looking at ass nigga. You don't know how to back shit.
You talk a lot of shit, nigga. What you gonna do, nigga?
On you, nigga?
Hey, you that nigga that be over there?
I'm a popular Christian head, B.
But hey, you go and listen. I know these dudes. I know the phone numbers they call from. I know these dudes, bro. Bro, he tough. He tough. He be talking. He be over on H Money Channel. He real tough. He called, yeah, nigga. Every time I see you, nigga, he said, I'm coming to Tampa, nigga. I'm coming to Tampa. He called one day. He said, yeah, I'm in Tampa, nigga. I'm at the airport. Why you ain't come? Why you ain't pull up at the airport? I'm at the airport, nigga. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this up, bro. I told you, hey, you can't make this up. He probably gonna call back a couple more times too. I'm gonna prove it to y'all. I'm gonna show you right now. Hold on. I'm gonna show you right now. Hold on. Let me see what's up. See the number right here? Y'all see the number right there? It's a Pakistan. It's a Pakistan. 92-319-7232. 312. Nigga calling from nigga right here in the United States. Getting a Buddha Pakistan number. Can't make this up. That nigga live in his 20s, living with his mama right now, man. Living with his mama right now. Talk about pulling up. Nigga, you too broke to pull up. You ain't got no money. But you gonna But these niggas be dedicated, boy. But I ain't gonna lie, boy. I take my hat off to them, boy. If they were dedicated on getting money, like they were trolling me, they'd be in a better place. Shout out to my man Steve Kim. He say if Tim Bradley had cut off, is the cutoff to not be in the Hall of Fame. Not many would be moving. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right about that. Steve. He said if Timothy Bradley is the cutoff to not being in the Hall of Fame, not being a Hall of Famer or being in the Hall of Fame right now, he said not many guys will get in moving forward. Yeah, a lot of guys wouldn't get in moving forward because there's a whole lot of these dudes. There's quite a few of these dudes. Some of these guys, they ain't got no dog going on Hall of Fame career like that. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to hey man, what do you say? Our man said, who calling for Pakistan? Bro, I'm trying to tell you, boy, I got some serious wanksters. I got these wanksters be calling me. I don't know why they get tough with me though. Yeah, nigga. When I see you, nigga, I'm gonna knock your ass out, nigga. It is what it is, nigga. You better not come to my city, nigga. You better not come to Pakistan. You better not come to Pakistan. You better not. Bro, I'm like, they come from Whole Money Channel, and they come from the Alphabet Boys. That's where they come from. It is what it is. Now, but anyways, as it relates to Canelo Alvarez and Errol Spence, again, I'm just being real. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how true that is, but the actual I don't think that fight gonna happen myself. I mean, this guy's career welterweight. Canelo will kill him. It'll just be a cash out fight, in my opinion. Jumping on 3 weight classes to fight a guy. I know. Just for me, I think that'd be too much. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Jerry, Coach. What's up, buddy?
Jerry, what's going on?
Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell, one of my favorite fighters. His career has been sidetracked and damn near ruined over there at the PBC. I think, despite that loss to Loma, if they would have kept him busy and managed him right, he probably could have made his way back. He's somewhere top 10 pound for pound fighter. That guy is a fighter of high pedigree.
Yes.
But what I don't understand is AB gets so much support when he's had opportunities and he squandered them, you know. I mean, at some point, we had to put the blame squarely on his shoulders and support fighters that are going to live the life of a fighter and really take advantage of those opportunities. And I'm not shaking him down like, you know, he can't go out and party once in a while, of course, because like you pointed out, some of the greatest fighters ever had issues. Ray Leonard did coke, Camacho, I mean, you name it. I mean, most of those guys did. Yeah, Whitaker, Oscar, you name it, man. Some of the greatest fighters ever. So I don't really fault Adrien. If he's young and he had money and he has fun once in a while, that's okay, man. But he's just squandering his opportunities, and there's too many good fighters out there that are trying to do the right thing and live the life of a fighter, a professional way, that don't get the support this guy gets. I don't understand it.
Yeah. You know what, Jerry? I didn't even think about that until you just said it. Like, AB have gotten chance after chance after chance. He always get the support, you know, from the other fighters or team people. He like his fan base always feels sorry for him. We got to rally around AB. But then the guys who was living the life of a boxer and doing what they supposed to do, they be the ones that don't get that kind of support. And some of them even get ostracized. You know, it's crazy. I didn't even think about that till you just said it. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Some of them get ostracized, just like you said. And I don't get it. You know, I don't have any dislike for Adrien Broner, but I mean, it comes a point, and to me, he's well past the point where, you know, and he didn't leave. I don't think he so much left the PBC as they just let him go, man, because, you know, at some point they're fed up with him. And well, in regards to Al Heyman not paying him his money, that's a complicated thing, because on one hand, if Al Heyman and the folks over there do nothing, there are going to be several fans that are going to say, well, his promoter didn't look out for him. They didn't try to do anything to help him out. You know, they're going to get criticism. But then at the same time, you know, if a man fights, then you should probably pay him his money, and what he does with it is his business.
Yeah.
So I can see both sides of that coin. You know what I mean? They probably were trying to help him more than to keep from paying him.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You know, I mean,
I believe so too. I believe so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much talk about the PBC. It's hard to know what the truth is. A lot of people get down on them, but then I see them putting on a lot of good fights. They put on more fights than anybody that I can see, and they make them big fights. You know, they went through a little downtime there during the coronavirus. They all did. They're not perfect, you know, but then you hear other fighters say that they don't get paid right from them, and then other fighters are real appreciative to them. So it's hard to know really what the truth is. My biggest complaint about them is they keep fighters inactive a lot. And Gary Russell, no better example than Gary, if you ask me.
Is, you know what, but is that okay? Some of the fighters that are inactive at the PBC, is that more so would that be more so the PBC or the actual fighters? I've heard J-Rock say in a recent interview before he had his fight against Carlos Adames that inactivity has killed his career. And some of the fighters who do complain over there, they speak about inactivity. And you know, Jerry, if you're a fighter, you know, it's not good to be inactive. The only way you're going to continue to sharpen your skills, your tools, is you have to fight. That's the only way. You know what I mean? So, do you think that's more so Al Heyman, or would that be more so the fighters while they're inactive?
See, that's what we don't know for sure. But if I was going to guess, I would guess it's Al Heyman, because not only does a fighter need to stay sharp by staying active, especially a fighter in his prime or a young fighter. Now, an older fighter sometimes can benefit for rest. Floyd was smart, and he had the luxury. He was able to take a couple breaks in his career to where, when he got older. So an older fighter, there's ring rust and then there's ring rest. Sometimes a veteran fighter that's been around 10 plus years, they can benefit from a year off just to let their body heal up. But also, it's not just the activity. Let's face it, man, that's how these guys get money. Of course they want to fight, man. Of course, Keith Thurman, his prime of his career, he was inactive.
Yeah.
You could say the same for Gary Russell and a lot of those fighters. So not only did they miss out fighting while they were in the prime of their careers, they ain't getting paid. And that's the key thing, right? You're not getting paid. That's how they get money. So I can't imagine that they're sitting over there not wanting to fight, because a lot of these guys, when they get money, when they are active, they go out, they buy nice houses, they buy nice cars, they go in debt. They think, I'm going to be active enough to keep this money, keep the money coming in, and then they get shelved for 15, 18 months at a time. So that's my biggest complaint about the PBC, and I don't understand it, but maybe they got too many fighters to feed them all. I just don't know.
I mean, you know what? I think that's a valid point. Shout out to Jared for Be More. Salute, fam.
All right, coach.
Jared make a valid point. Again, like you got when you have like 300 fighters, and what you say, Tim? You said the Texas boys have been inactive. Yeah. Hey, Tim. Now you might think I'm crazy for what I'm fixing to say. Jermall Charlo is one of my favorite fighters. But I've told people in the chat, I say, man, if Jermall Charlo were to fight Tim Tszyu, I'm going to kind of have to ride with Tim Tszyu on this. All right, we got a no caller ID. No caller ID. This is Jason Mones. I can promise you that. Let's see what this is. See if I'm right. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, hello, coach. It's Hamid. Calling from the UK. How's it going?
Oh, I'm Ahmed from the UK. Okay, I thought you were Jason Mones, Ahmed. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
I just heard you saying someone called it from Pakistan, which I couldn't stop laughing about. But yeah, I was just listening to the previous caller. He was talking about inactivity, but I don't think it's just the PBC, because I was looking at the heavyweight division. Wilder fought like once in the last 12 months. Usyk fought once in the last 3-4 years. AJ has been very inactive. I don't know if it's just one entity. I think it's a problem in boxing generally. And I think it's more of a problem in the heavyweight division. I don't know what you think, but I think all those heavyweights are too inactive.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that we don't know. Like someone like a Timothy Bradley, he's in the chat. It's a lot that he knows. He has a wealth of knowledge as it relates to how the business boxing and the business of boxing go. Why certain fighters are not as active as some other fighters, and it could be a variety of things. By us being fans on the outside looking in, we don't know exactly what that variety is. Sometimes it just may be the promoter. Sometimes, like Jerry say, I doubt if a fighter wants to be inactive, because that's how he makes his money to feed his family. I don't know what part the network plays in it, because the networks are the ones who have the slots. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. Sometimes you don't know what you don't know until you know it. But the fighters who are active, someone like a Timothy Bradley who just retired, and a lot of people like a Steve Kim who talk to a lot of people, close to a lot of people, there's a lot of information that they know, hey, man, this is why some of these guys are not active. So, it can't be a good thing to be inactive.
I don't think it helps. I think the more inactive you are, especially at a younger age, I think it affects your performances. And guy like AJ, some of these guys he's talking about, like the caller saying Gary Russell, I don't think it helps these guys. And both those guys have had some bad performances. I know Russell lost, I think it was last year or the year before. And I think AJ's lost like 3 times out of his last 5 fights. So I don't think inactivity helps. But I think maybe the main reason is these guys are getting overpaid, because if they were getting paid the same or more or less what the women are getting paid in female boxing, then I think these guys would be more active. I think all these platforms and whatever networks are overpaying these fighters. And that's why they only fight it once or twice a year. I think that could be the main problem. Because I think if they were getting paid less money, maybe they'd be more active. Then they'd have to fight. They wouldn't have a choice but to be more active. But because they get paid so many millions of dollars or pounds, they could just sit the rest of the year out. I don't think that helps their career though, for the legacy or to stay sharp.
Okay. Well, shout out to Ahmed, man. Ahmed calling from the UK, man. Salute, fam. Thank you for calling. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing. Now, well, I think we do know that from what I've always heard, top ranked fighters, they fighters stay busy. They don't believe in really keeping their fighters on the shelf. Some fighters, if they're getting like Tim say, a high guarantee, that fighter, hey man, okay, if I'm used to making $5 million a fight, let's say you was a promoter, you was overpaying me, I'm making $5 million a fight or whatever the case may be, and then it come to turn around, I can't afford to pay that $5 million anymore because I was overpaying you. I can't afford to pay that $5 million anymore. But so you want to fight multiple times a year, man. It ain't in the budget for that. So I'm about to have to put you on the shelf for about a year and a half. Then you make $5 million instead of making $5 million twice a year or every fight, or once a year. You're gonna get that same $5 million once every 18 months. You get what I'm saying? Overpaying them, nigga. You been overpaid. So I'm accustomed to making that, and then now you telling me I can't make it no more? Shout out to Ali Madas dropping that $2 super chat. He said Troll Day coming with the Pan Pakistan movement. Okay. Hey, you get what I'm saying? Shoot. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
Edgar from Los Angeles.
Edgar from LA. Talk to me, fam.
Hey, Coach. I just wanted to touch on a subject. So PBC without question has been on a tear this whole 6 months or so.
Yeah.
And as fans, man, that's all we ever asked for, really. I mean, I love watching boxing. I was telling my little brother over the weekend when we were watching the Adames against J-Rock. When you get fights like Terrence Crawford and Spence that are coming up, I don't mind watching an Adames J-Rock undercard. Kind of like, I mean, as a placeholder. Now we look forward to any card they're putting out because there's great fights coming up ahead.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to say, I really enjoyed. What did you think personally of the J-Rock Adames? I haven't been on the show lately, man. I've been really busy.
It was a good fight. We was actually watching two fights at the same time. When J-Rock and Carlos Adames were fighting, we was watching Edgar Berlanga and Jason Quigley. So we was watching two fights at the same time. J-Rock looked pretty good. I mean, considering he hasn't really been in a. I think the last time he fought was November last year, 2022. I think J-Rock, high class, I think his top end is over with. Him being, one of the top guys in boxing, I think those days are over with. He's not going to beat any of the elite guys, in my opinion. Carlos Adames was a little too strong for J-Rock. He was a little too strong for him. So, it is what it is. But it was a good fight while it lasted.
Hey, Coach, I'm excited for Canelo and Charlo, man.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited for it too because you have some people saying that Charlo, he's been out for 2 years, this and that and yada 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 yada. It's been out for 2 years, so it's kind of like Canelo was cherry picking him at this point. But I'm like, hey man, Al Heyman is Jermall Charlo's boss. So if that's Jermall Charlo's boss, then if you feel that Canelo was cherry picking, we don't know what the process was, but I'm pretty sure that his boss Al Heyman offered that fight up to Canelo. Like, hey man, Canelo ain't pick him. This was the offer. We offered him up. Like giving him to Canelo on the silver platter. You get what I'm saying?
Coach, I can hear your voice when you say, make this make sense. But I've been reading on Twitter a bunch of these Canelo haters are now saying that Canelo signed with PBC to avoid Bivol. You can't make this shit up, man.
I mean, it is what it is, man. Again, if people don't like it, they don't like it. There's nothing you can say about that, to change their mind.
Hey, Coach, I gotta take your time, man. Good talking to you.
Yeah, shout out to Edgar from LA. Salute, fam. LA, yeah. West Coast in the house. West Coast. It is what it is. It is what it is at this point. You get what I'm saying? So, ain't nobody tripping. Ain't nobody tripping on that. It is what it is, man. Canelo's over there with the PBC now. Again, I did see the Civil War. Like when it was first announced, I did see the Civil War that was going on social media, on Twitter. Twitter is something else, bro. Twitter is something else. Shout out to Sean DT. Hey, okay. For becoming a new member. Give him a round of applause. Yeah. Listen, I don't see some of the toughest gangsters on Twitter. Listen, I don't see some of the toughest gangsters on Twitter, bro. I'm like, bro, these dudes over here, bro. This social media shit is funny as hell to me. And what it say on Bill, you say just like Dillian White's doing. Yeah, Dillian White. When the last time Dillian White fought? He just fought. Him and Tyson Fury fought about a year ago, right? Was that last year? When was the last time Dillian White fought? And as a matter of fact, I don't even want to talk about the heavyweight division. Now that you mentioned Dillian White, bro, the heavyweight division. I don't even want to talk about the heavyweight division right now. The heavyweight division is atrocious right now, bro. Like literally. Dillian White just fought. He just fought the brother from Ohio, the heavyweight from Ohio. I forgot his name. Anthony Johnson fought him too. Now, I don't even want to talk about the heavyweight division, bro. Usyk ain't fighting Fury. Fury ain't fighting Usyk. I'm always hearing, ahoy there, shiver me timbers. You know, bend the acres, Manny. That's not a man born from his pappy's loins. They can beat the Gypsy King. I'm hearing all this stuff, but I ain't hearing you fighting the pumped up middleweight. He's a rabbit. He's a pumped up middleweight. I'm hearing all that, but you ain't signed no contract to fight the pumped up middleweight. True. I'm hearing everything, but when y'all ain't fighting. That's what killed me too. When you have a fighter, when you have these fighters be talking about somebody easy work, or he easy work, I'll run through him. He in your same division. You know, you ain't fighting nobody. He ain't fighting nobody. Oh man, he easy work, I'll run through him. Okay, why you won't fight him? You say he easy work, you'll run through him. And then when the rubber hit the road, when it's time to fight, you make 1,000 excuses for why we ain't fighting. You know what I mean? His pappy's not from Ireland. You know, his mom doesn't have red hair. You know, he's a rabbit. You know, he's a rabbit. He's running. You know, I need $100 million to fight. 100 mil, anything less than 100 mil is unacceptable. The Saudis come up, we'll give you 110 million. Oh, I don't want 110 million. I want 110 million from the UK. Let's fight in the UK. You know, it's like, bro, every time you turn around, just moving the goalposts. Someone like Alexander Usyk, he's not known for games. This dude is known for going all over the world, whooping niggas' ass and taking their belts. True. That's what he do. He's never been known for having any issues in making a fight. Never. You get what I'm saying? But I got to hear ahoy there, shivering me timbers, band the, drop the anchors, matey. I got to hear all this stuff. Man, when y'all gonna fight? True. When y'all gonna fight, dog? That's all I'm saying. Everybody fighting for undisputed. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, they finally fight for undisputed. Devin Haney fought for undisputed and defended his titles, undisputed titles twice. A new way to monster undisputed, became undisputed. Everybody, several women became undisputed. Everybody, we having undisputed matches after undisputed matches, but in the heavyweight division, boy, we can't get nothing. True. But the heavyweight division, weaker than sugar water. We got Deontay Wilder. He fought his sparring partner, Robert Helenius. He knocked him out with the palm of his fist, knocked him out, and Wilder threw one punch. He threw one punch backing up against the ropes. Robert Helenius came in there, swinging wide, left his chin out there. Wilder backed up, boom, hit him, and he was laid out on the mat like the Undertaker. Laid out on the mat like the Undertaker. You get what I'm saying? Wilder knocked him out. Since then, Wilder done made a mixtape. Y'all remember that song Wilder made? Shout out to Joey Scott, man, and Malik Scott. Joey Scott and Malik Scott they're not brothers, but they're some really, really cool brothers, man. I spoke to Joey Scott. He's a really, really nice guy. I got a lot of love for that brother. And I met Malik Scott at the Brick House gym, you know, when I was in Los Angeles. Shout out to Steve Kim for making that happen. And yeah, man, he's a really, really nice guy. Really, really nice guy. You get what I'm saying? But since then, Wilder done made a mixtape. He came out with the with the reggaeton song. He had Malik Scott and Joey Scott in there. You know, Wilder singing, had the auto-tune on. But guess what? So we don't got mixtapes. No undisputed. Ahoy there, Shiver Me Timbers. You know, we got Greedy Belly. That's what Alexander Usyk said, Greedy Belly. we got the pumped up middleweight. We got all this stuff, but we ain't got no undisputed fights in the heavyweight division. True. Niggas I want 100 million. I want 150 million. You want money, dog. You just want an astronomical amount of money. Like, bro, you want money that ain't nobody in the history of boxing received. Like, what makes you wanna, I ain't pocket watching, but dog, come on, man, let's be realistic. We know what it is. We know who ducking. True. We know who ducking.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches. Fight another bomb.
Come on, man. So we got all these fights going down. And then now Canelo's with the PBC. A lot of people feeling some type of way about that. A lot of Canelo fans are feeling some type of way. And then a lot of pro PBC fans are feeling some type of way. They were saying, Tank was the face of boxing and all that stuff there. Canelo came over there, got $100 million contract. I said, well, damn, I'm just saying, I ain't the smartest guy in the world. I ain't got but a GED. I ain't got but a GED now. But my GED education tells me that the guy that's getting paid $100 million is okay. If I'm looking at a guy who's known for getting paid 1.5 on paper, a guy that's known for getting paid 1.5 on paper versus a guy that's known for getting paid 30 million, 35 million, and 40 million on paper, I ain't the smartest guy in the world, but my basic math, my GED education tells me that the guy who's getting 30 million, 35 million, 40 million, not 40, 40 million versus the guy that's 1.5, 2.5, and you get the rest on the back end, that tells me that guy, Big Bang, is the face. You know what I mean? The narrative sounds good. The narrative does sound good, but everybody know it's a lie. True. Everybody know that. We know what it is. Shout out to Ellen Maddox for dropping that $2 super chat. He said, respect the Usyk. He sees the smoke, unlike Doug Nello. Okay. Hey, but Allen, wow, how was Canelo? You say Canelo ducking? Well, he's over there with the PBC now. Are you happy that Canelo is with the PBC? Because I'm pretty sure you're saying that Canelo was ducking the PBC fighters. He was ducking Jermall the Hitman Charlo. He's ducking Boo Boo Andrade. He's ducking the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. Now that he's signed with the PBC as a record label staff and as a crew, how do you feel about it now? Do you still feel that he's ducking? You get what I'm saying? I'm just asking. Shout out to my brother Team Freeway. Shout out to Freeway Ricky Ross, man. We are the official podcast of Team Freeway Boxing. You know what I mean? Shout out to Team Freeway Ricky Ross, man. Salute.
What's my name?
My name is nobody, and I don't live nowhere, and I don't know nothing. I don't know because I know that you gon' tell God on Jesus, kiss a Judas, silver pieces, monkeys acting in the monkey show. Gangsta monster killer, silverback. Where is your rap sheet? That you never explains, moving fast, thinking slow. Dummy clown, silly Billy, need a hug, thugs on drugs, monkeys acting in the monkey show.
Now, my good brother, Timothy Bradley, I don't know if I want to say that. I don't know if I want to say that, but Tim don't mind stirring the pot. Tim is saying that Saul Canelo Alvarez is ducking David Benavidez. True. He say he's ducking David Benavidez. So basically, this over here, basically, you get what I'm saying? Basically, what Tim is saying, this is what's going on.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a Broham.
David Benavidez, they say David Benavidez is still in a Broham. Let me see, what I got right now? Sorry about that. Hold on, I'm trying to see what's up. David Benavidez is still in a Broham. He's still in a Broham. Canelo been ducking the Mexican monster. Facts. She'll say he ducking Benavidez. He ducking him. I'm telling you, coach. I'm telling you, he ducking him. I know he ducking him. He ducking him. You know what I mean? Hey, what to say? Tim say we want him to fight. We want him to fight Benavidez, not Charlo. You know what though? I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm with you when you're right. I want to see Canelo fight David Benavidez. Now, this is the problem, Tim. When you have some Canelo fans that want to see that, but then you have some Canelo fans, you know, like D-Block. And again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but like D-Block, you know, coach, what if the guacamolean hasn't earned the right to fight Canelo? You know, he has to do this and that and all of that stuff there. When it comes to certain fighters, I will say this, and again, D-Block, this you my brother, but I don't want to throw you under the bus, D-Block. But when it comes to certain fighters, you know, no, he got to do this, he got to do that. He ain't Mexican enough. His auntie gotta have arthritis in her left knee. His cousin got to be bow-legged in one leg. You know, sister got to know how to do the cha-cha slide. You know, just all these stipulations when it comes to certain fights.
Like move up in weight class, go up to 168, challenge this man for all the marbles.
The Mexican monster, yeah.
The Mexican. You keep throwing that up every time
I remember the guy was everybody scared of that guy. You talking a lot of shit. That's all I want you to say stuff.
Edgar Camacho, what you say, fam? He said, you better believe that the 3-fight deal includes Benavidez. Boy, let me tell you something. As long as it don't include Errol Spence. Errol Spence is a career welterweight. He ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Like, again, Canelo ain't gonna get no credit. Now, off the rip, I'm gonna tell you off the rip. Canelo ain't gonna get no credit for Jermall Charlo because Jermall Charlo kind of like been semi-retired since 72. He ain't fought in 2 years. He's rusty. His legs not in fighting shape. We don't know what his punch resistance is gonna be like after a 2-year layoff. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? I got you, Tim. I got you. So what I'm saying is he gonna have to come off of that. Now, I don't feel sorry for Jermall Charlo now. Jermall Charlo getting paid the bag. Jermall Charlo getting paid the bag, so I don't feel sorry for him. Fuck, I look like feeling sorry for him. You coming out of retirement for 2 years, had whole problems. You know, you're showing up to places drunk everywhere, and now you just, like literally, you just stumbled in there. Hey, hold on. Hey, Tim, let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question, Tim. I got a good one. This is the conspiracy. This is the conspiracy I have on. A lot of people say that Al Heyman is a genius. A lot of people say that Al Heyman is a genius. Hold on. Carla, hold on. A lot of people say that Al Heyman is a genius, Tim. Let's say that Canelo Alvarez was shaking in his boots so much, terrified of not only the Mexican monster, but Jermall the Hitman Charlo, that Al Heyman came up with a plan to keep Jermall Charlo out for 2 years, have Jermall Charlo go on the chitlin circuit, different podcasts, going to different places, fights, acting drunk, acting crying on podcasts, so he can sit, so that Al can send that information over to Canelo Alvarez so that he can convince Canelo, make Canelo feel more comfortable in fighting Jermall Charlo, and kept him out. This is a design plan, and now that Canelo's with the PBC and he's going to fight Jermall Charlo had his best fight and he knocked Canelo out. What say you about that? True. This might have been the plan all along from Al Heyman. This might have been the plan. You feel me? Carla, what's your name and you calling from?
What's up, coach? It's the inevitable. D-Block, D-Town, D.C., D-Ville, Baltimore.
D-Block, talk to me, fam.
Now, man, you know, I love that theory, man. It's sticking with me. I see that. I see the light. I see why they paid you.
Yeah.
I see where they're coming from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real with that, though. They can't make my boy lose, coach. He's the golden goose. You already know this. You know what I mean?
Oh.
We know where Bobblehead's at right now. He's in jail, kicking it with his boys, playing basketball. You know what I mean? Late at night, get his rub down. You know, Ella B come as a special guest. You know how it is. You know how it works up in there, coach. Not saying that you do that, but you know, he happy where he at, coach. We know Bobblehead hasn't said nothing in a while now because he feel good. But we going back to what you're saying. Al Heyman's plan was good. He got the golden goose. I mean, he got what he wanted, wrapped up and everything.
Yeah.
He's gonna fight Charlo. We already know 2-year layoff. No cherry pick. That's why Rick Tan hasn't said nothing ever since. Have you noticed that? I've noticed that. He's my nemesis. You know, I already know this, Coach. Rick Timms has like, he's gone, Coach. He's missing. Can we get a carton box and just start looking for him? Do we gotta call FBI, Coach?
No. Rick in the chat. Rick in the chat. Rick in the chat.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he in the chat, yeah.
Okay. Hey, Rick, you ready? Because I'm ready. I'm ready to clown you when your boy get knocked out. But like I said, Coach, 1% is good. It's better than Rick could ever give him. Because Rick had turned his back on his boy. That's fact.
D-Block.
So I like where you coming with that, Coach.
D-Block, something is telling me that Jermall the Hitman Charlo is going to be the cherry pick that went wrong for Big Nello.
What I say? What did I say? 1% is better than no percent. I get you, Coach. I'm with you, Coach.
Jermall.
We sipping on the same. We sipping on the same stuff, Coach. We smoking on the same stuff, Coach. I got you. I'm with you. But you a little percentage higher than me, Coach. I go with 1%.
All right, D-Block. I'll let you know.
I got one more thing to say.
Go ahead.
And I'm gonna keep it straight up. I want people to notice this. You're gonna see how the PBC is gonna treat their new king that's arrived, the face of boxing. And you're gonna see how all these people that were talking all this lip about him, they're gonna stay quiet now. The boxing Shigos, the Shannon Gannons, the Dante up in the Philippines or wherever he is in Laos, not even American anymore. Got to go live over there because he want to feel free to be around different type of people. He don't want to be American, Coach. I don't know why he want to do that. But at the end of the day, like I say, Coach, let's be real. You know who the face of boxing is. Charlo, you got your money. Relax. You got 1% chance. Let's make it happen. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore, stand up.
Shout out D-Block. Hey, all I'm saying to this here. Listen, I know you guys know me now. I know how to get them to jump out the window. Boy, if there's one thing I know how to do, I know how to get them to jump out the window. What I'm gonna say is this here. This is a divine plan, a divine scheme by the Lord and Savior, Al Heyman. You know these niggas be thinking Al Heyman before they thank God. This was a divine plan by the Lord and Savior, Al Heyman. We had to trick Canelo this time. He was ducking and hiding. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I can create me a burner account. Go over to the Wakanda niggas chat. I can go to the Wakanda niggas chat and start talking Wakanda. I can start talking Wakanda. Wakanda is a special language, right? I can go into the Wakanda chat, go to the Alphabet Boys chat, go to the Meet 'em Age Drew Titans, go to the boyfriend BFs. I can go to Fagnon. I can go to Shigo. I can start speaking Wakanda language, right? I'm gonna go in the chat. I'm gonna go deep undercover in the chat, pause, and I'm gonna pose like I'm one of them, and I'm gonna be talking crazy. I'm gonna say, yeah, dog, see, what y'all don't understand, see, Al Heyman is smart. He's a genius. Because we know they worship Al Heyman, right? Al Heyman is a genius. And see, what he did was he knew that Canelo was running and ducking. Remember, he ran from Jermall Charlo at 154. I'm going to make it sound good, too. Then he ran from him again at 160. They created a French fries belt for him. That's how scared he was. So what Al Heyman had to do, he knew that there was nothing that he can do to get Jermall Charlo to fight with Canelo as long as he stayed looking good, like he did against Juan Montiel and Brandon Adams and Dennis Hogan, like he looked against them, Canelo wouldn't fight him. So Al came up with a diabolical scheme. He told Jermall, do you want that fight? Yeah. You know what I mean? When you want it? I want to fight Canelo. Who you want to fight? Canelo. When you want to fight him? Now. Who you want to fight? Canelo. When you want to fight him? Now. I want to fight Canelo. Look here, baby boy. What we going to do, dog, is this. I'm going to sit you on the shelf for 2 years. 2 years, man. I'm going through a divorce, man. I got a whole problem. No, don't worry about that, baby boy. I got you. Do you want to get paid $8, $9, $10 million in the next fight? Yeah, I want to get paid $8, $9, $10 million left in the next fight. Don't worry about it. I got a little chunk. I got a little pocket change. I can hold you over for the next 2 years, right? I got this fight with Canelo. You're gonna get the fight in 2023, 2 years from now. This is a conversation back in 2021. Next thing you know, Canelo with the PBC, ta-da, he get Jermall Charlo. True. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say over there in the Wakanda chats, and they gonna take it and run with it. Yeah, boy. And then guess what? Everybody from Wakanda, because it's real easy to fool them. Everybody from Wakanda, they're gonna be putting money on Jermall. Yeah, boy, it's gonna be upset. Jermall gonna knock this dude out. Trying to tell you, boy, Jermall gonna knock him out. And then, I'm like, you do know he ain't fought in 2 years now. He ain't fought in 2 years now. He coming off the couch in 2 years. And he was drinking. And he was drinking them entire 2 years too. He was drinking too now. Yeah, no, I'm just saying though. It was the dude. It was this fellow Wakandite. This fellow Wakandite over there. He said something that made sense. Facts. It's very easy to trick those guys.
True.
Hey, Jamie, it's very easy to trick them. hey, it's very easy to trick them, boy. It's very easy to trick them. They're gonna be like, yeah, boy, I'm tired of telling you, boy, Al Heyman a genius. So, okay. A lot of people I talk to say the same thing. Like, look, man, Jermall Charlo don't stand a snowball chance in hell. He don't stand a snowball chance in hell in this fight. Because you've been out, bro, you don't get never no Canelo Alvarez out 2 years. You don't get what I'm saying? Out 2 years. Not only out 2 years, but then, not only you were out 2 years, but let me see. Yeah, you've been out 2 years. You ain't been active in 2 years. And then this is your first fight at 168-pound division. Your very first fight at 168 is against Canelo.
True.
It's against Canelo. Your very first fight. You get what I'm saying? You don't get up. Normally some guys, normally how it is when a fighter, like when Andre Ward moved up to light heavyweight and fought Sergey Kovalev, he didn't just have his first fight wasn't Sergey Kovalev. I think Andre Ward had a couple of fights. It was a couple of fights he had to get acclimated with the weight, and then he fought Sergey Kovalev. I think it was 2 fights. Your first fight in a new division, 168-pound division, you get what I'm saying? 168-pound division. Your first fight is against Canelo Alvarez after being on the couch for 2 years or so months and drinking the entire 2 years.
True.
Hey, Lisa, make it make sense. Hey, we gotta get the lights up, man. We need 33 more lights. We need 30. I need to get to 300. Anybody? I tell you what. Anybody that don't hit the like button, Riley, get him.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Now, I'm not saying that Jermall Charlo can't win this fight. But Jermall Charlo might have the fight of a century. Who knows? I mean, anything can happen. Is it probable? No, but anything can happen now. I'm just saying now. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Ali Maddox. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What you say, fam? You say, I ain't no fanboy and don't give a F about the Alphabet Boys or the PBC. Nello just a duck. Anything less than David Benavidez at this point is just another duck move by Ginger. But it do right. Alice say, man, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Canelo's a duck.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
He said, a man a duck.
The fuck?
You get what I'm saying? Anything less than Benavidez, you got to get this man some guts.
Get out while you can. Don't get a sucker no statue. Give him guts.
Goddamn clever lane. Get that while you can. Don't get his sucker no statue. Give him guts. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman.
No, we gotta thank Al now. I don't want nobody. If you got a beautiful woman at home, boy, if you thank the Lord for your woman before you thank Al Heyman first, guess what? We gonna shut your account down.
Shut up! Before I bust a cap up in your ass.
Hey, what they say, Tim? You say Benavidez is in his house, coach. He right. You know what though? All jokes aside, Tim, Benavidez. Listen, Canelo is over there with the PBC. If you don't want to see Canelo fight Jermall Charlo, I don't want to see no Canelo and Spence. I know Spence got Terrence Crawford problems, so I don't think that's gonna happen anyways. You get what I'm saying? But what I want to see, I do want to see David Benavidez. I do want to see that fight. I do want to see the David Benavidez fight. I do. That's the fight right there for me. That's the fight right there. We need to see that fight. Hell, I mean, some would even say stylistically, David Benavidez is tailor-made for Canelo because he's a come-forward fighter. You get what I'm saying, Tim? He's a come-forward fighter. Some would say that. You know, Canelo has very, very good upper body movement, to be fair. He has very, very good upper body movement. Hey, what'd you say, Goku? You say, hey there, mortal. Shout out to WCS. WCS, what's going on, fam? What's going on, WCS? So, in a perfect world for me, I would want to see Canelo. I don't have a problem with the Jermall Charlo fight. Let the man get paid. Fuck it. And who knows? He may win. Demetrius Andrade and David Benavidez. Now, just because we had this fight, Canelo signed a 3-fight deal with the PBC. We don't know who the fighters are. Everything is leaning towards Jermall Charlo, the first fight. I haven't heard anything about the second fight. But there's no guarantee he's going to win those fights. Like people talking like it's a foregone conclusion that Canelo going to automatically win these 3 fights over there at the PBC. Like, you know, oh yeah, he got 3 fights though. He gonna fight Jermall Charlo, then he gonna fight Andrade, or he gonna fight somebody else, then he gonna fight, say, David Benavidez for last. Shit, he may not get a chance to get to David Benavidez. Somebody else may put hands and foots on him before he get there. Like, this ain't no, you get what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no foregone conclusion that this is an automatic win now. Shout out to Mr. Gumbo. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy. You get what I'm saying? See, this ain't no goddamn. Hey, what say, Mr. Gumbo? He said Coach Jermall and Ronnie going to have to tag team to beat Canelo. Hey, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Sound like that strategy. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Hey, what to say, fam? You say that's the only way Charlo / Spence Andrade would get a big Canelo fight. Long layoff, non-threatening, last performance, and instability via mental health or promotion of the company for leverage. Oh, that's the only reason Charlo Spence Andrade would get a big Canelo fight. Okay, well, yeah, Charlo, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. You know, Canelo's always going to look for something that's going to be advantageous to him to give him a better chance of winning. But you know, the crazy thing, you know, that strategy, Canelo has a tendency to, you know, like he'll get tired in fights. Like late in the fights, we saw that with the Dimitri Bivol fight. You know what I mean? So, but I see what you're saying.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, shout out to C-Will in the chat. C-Will in the chat. Who else? Mr. Gumbo, Big Sarge. Big Sarge, it is what it is. Mr. Gumbo, Big Sarge in the building. Nelly Content, Green Eyes P, PBC Central. Flex B was a shout out to what's the name? FX. I forgot my main man name in the damn chat. Flex BX. What's going on, fam? Hey, shout out to LA Maddox. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. You said me and my professional duck hunters, and we spotted that ginger duck a long time ago. Nello got wins he don't deserve and like big names when they old. Okay, so Canelo got wins that he didn't deserve, and he only fight the big names when the big names get older. Okay, all right. Well, put it this way: he's over there with the PBC now. So we're gonna see what's up. Shout out to Carlos Resendez. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Hey, what to say, fam? You say Alan say, oh, you say bet 1K, bet $1,000 when the fight happens. Canelo versus David Benavidez, coach, can hold the money and he can keep 20%. Oh, you saying when Canelo and David Benavidez fight, Carlos? Shit, man, we gotta, bro. Like we gotta see what these 3 fights gonna be, fam.
Down from the bar, There's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
You get what I'm saying? We definitely gotta see what it's like. Shout out to Ali Maddox dropping that $2 super chat. He said Nello face of boxing, but also face of ducking. Facts. he said you sound like Deep Block.
But when you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. You know, when I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right.
I'm just saying it is what it is. I mean, at this point, you know what I mean? Floyd did say it now. You know, he can pick and choose, you know, he can pick and choose who he wants.
Huh? Fuck you all rolling up on for, cuz. Huh? You don't know. He can't know. Huh? He can't know.
You know, sometimes, you know what though? Alan Maddox, sometimes there's nothing that you can do in certain situations.
There's nothing that I can do. Sorry, I moved my camera. There's nothing that I can do other than just be patient, let these boys keep talking that smack, and me be who I am. Damn, phone number falling. My bad. Look.
You know, but Canelo over there with the PBC now, so I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. Canelo was with the PBC now. He's with the PBC as a record label staff and as a crew. And if you want to be down with the PBC, then F you too. True. And what Paul say, I hit him up. We gonna hit him up, you know what I mean? Hey, shout out to Jackie Hernandez for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy. Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. What to say, sis? Jackie Hernandez, salute to you, sis. Dropping that quarter of a dub.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Ed Perez for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Ed Perez he said Heyman is the one that called a meeting with Canelo and his team. Heyman gave Charlo to Canelo. Okay. Canelo was going to pillage the PBC. Oh, okay. So what Ed is saying, Al Heyman values that one Canelo, that one dude from Mexico, the face of boxing. He values him so much that he's willing to sacrifice his African-American studs over there at the PBC. He's willing, Canelo, just to show you good faith, I'm going to sacrifice my African-American stud, Jermall Charlo. We ain't going to worry about David Benavidez because David Benavidez probably going to get knocked out by Morrell. We're going to make David Benavidez fight Morrell. We're going to make sure that your stay over here become as smooth as possible. We lost you the first time when we had you for that one fight. We want to make sure that everything is good. That's what Eric Perez is saying.
There's nothing that I can do. Sorry, I moved my camera. There's nothing that I can do other than just be patient, let these boys keep talking that smack, and me be who I am. Damn, phone number falling. My bad. Look.
So you're accusing the brother man of selling out the other brother man for the Mexican. True. So what my brother just said, that Mr. Alan Heyman is selling out the brother man for the Mexican in order to get that paper. True. Boy, that's something else.
Charlo twins, we known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's
please.
up? It's the Jermall the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. Them names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Nello.
Hey, Tim said no. Tim said no. I'm just joking. I don't know what Tim said no about, but you get what I'm saying, though. So that's what Al is doing. That's what Al is doing. Hey, what to say? Tim say no. He getting them paid. Hey, listen. Hey, Tim. He getting them paid. When Jermall Charlo open to get that paper, hey, you know what though, Tim? Because I was saying this on the last show, right? I say, man, Jermall Charlo ain't fought in a couple years, so. You know, I don't feel sorry for him in this fight because he's getting paid a boatload of money. He been on the shelf for 2 years. Now look here. Didn't I tell you I was gonna take care of you? Didn't I tell you I was gonna take care of you, baby? Huh? Yeah, man. You know, I'm just saying, man. You know I'm a lion, man. But I got custody of my kids, dog. And my wife, man, taking everything. Man, I ain't fought in 2 years, man. You know, who loves you, baby? Didn't I tell you I was gonna take care of you, baby? Didn't I tell you? What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you 2 years ago when I put you on the shelf that you was gonna get that Canelo fight? Didn't I tell you that, baby? Have I led you astray yet? No, Al, you ain't led me astray yet. You know, who loves you, baby? You love me, Al. Who do you praise first, baby? I praise you first, Al. Yeah, you know, Canelo's over here, baby. He's a PBC, baby. He's a PBC. And guess who's gonna get him first, baby? Guess who's gonna get the first crack at him, baby? You gonna get the first crack at him. And next thing you know, doggone Canelo, my main man Jermall Charlo crying. He finally got that elusive. Canelo Alvarez.
I need to talk to you right now about my royalties and how you keep your books. My office hours are from 9 to 5. Fuck your office hours. I need to talk to you right now, motherfucker.
Yeah, man, but I don't care shit. But Jermall Charlo finna get his highest payday. He said, "Don't worry about it, baby, but I'm finna go ahead and make sure." He say, "Now we really gonna make some money if y'all mess around and win, or we really gonna make some money if y'all win."
True.
Lord have mercy.
True.
Hold on. Call what's your name when you calling from?
Yo, coach, you cracking me up, man. You cracking me up, man. You getting brothers riled up, man. You get no wonder they're like gunning for you afterwards and calling you fucking cool Uncle Tom and shit. Want to fucking drop the Addy and shit. God damn it! And that fucking interview with Jamal and Jermall. You remember when you started crying and Jermall was like, "Yeah, I'm heartless."
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking nuts. But like, my God, coach, you on your spin, man. You're getting brothers riled up. I'm telling you that factually. Anyways, good show today, man.
All right, shout out to Ray from Toronto. Salute. Hey, all jokes aside, Tim right though, boy. They finna get the bag. But Jermall Charlo, this is gonna be his highest payday. Shit, I'm trying to fight Canelo right now. Shit, I want some of that Canelo money. I'm trying to fight him right now. Shit, everybody else fighting him. Shit, you know what I mean? You guys know I do get paid on the back end. Shout out to Alan Meadows dropping that $2 super chat. He said, "Carlos, how do you bet on a fight the duck keeps ducking?" Okay. All I'm saying is he's over there with the PBC now. So now that he's over there with the PBC, there's a lot of these fights that you guys want to see. You wanted to see Jermall Charlo fight. Albeit it's not the ideal situation, but it is what it is. And then we're hearing we need some confirmation of who these 3 fighters are Canelo's supposed to be fighting. We need some confirmation.
I want you to call me.
Hey, what you say? Bruce Wayne. He said, "You cherry picking, coach." Absolutely. I only fight the finest of the cherries. I'm gonna be in setup fights. It got to be something easy. Any of these trolls that be calling me, threatening me, those are easy pickings. I will fight them in a heartbeat.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth. Nigga, please.
Them dudes. Oh, that's an easy victory for me right there. Whatever the favorite is, whatever I'm favorite, just put the house on me. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? This is John from Colorado.
John from Colorado, talk to me.
Hey, man, this Jermall Charlo Canelo fight, it's upsetting to me, to be quite honest. Because if Canelo's saying he doesn't want to fight Bivol because Bivol wants to come down to 168, and he feels like that might be used as an excuse being weight drained and such.
Right.
But then he's going to let some dude come up from a weight division below him that hasn't fought for 2 years. I mean, it's hypocritical and it's just stupid. I mean, it kind of insults their intelligence to a certain degree.
You saying as it relates to because he didn't want to fight because Bivol said he wanted to come to 168, but Canelo wouldn't oblige him in that. So he's fighting Jermall Charlo. Signed with the PBC fighting Jermall Charlo.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody's going to have an excuse as to why they lose against Canelo, it's going to be Charlo.
Yeah.
It's not going to be Bizzle coming down to 168. So that's just freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah. I got you.
And then also, we were talking about Adrien Broner earlier, and his little ways that he's drinking and such. I come from the MMA world, and our best fighter to date is John Jones. And he's got a history dating back to 2012 of legal troubles every other year, from DUIs and domestic disputes and popping pot for cocaine. And I mean, he just come back and destroyed the #1 heavyweight that was out there, like the guy from France. So I don't know. I mean, you know how it is with these fighters. Like, to have a mentality to be the best, you got to be a little bit maybe not right with stuff, you know. And so they're dispositioned for these kind of things. So I don't think it's anything to worry about with Broner, but Broner's got other issues with age and inactivity and stuff.
All right, John from Colorado, man.
pretty
Salute,
much
fam. All right, thank you for calling the show.
All right.
Yeah, so, bruh, what if Canelo lose, though? He got this 3-fight deal. I know some of these fights are going to have a rematch clause in it. Timothy Bradley just said something that was very on point. Check this out. Let me pull this up. What you said, Tim? Tim just said some real shit just then. Hold on. Where's that? Where the hell is that chat? Oh, this is what he said. He said, what's genius is Mexican and black crime on Mexican Independence Day. The Mayweather formula, but flip. Pay-per-view numbers should be crazy. You know what? And this how we go. Bro, Tim, this what I'm trying to tell you, dog. This what I'm trying to tell you. Jermall Charlo. Jermall the Hitman Charlo. I'm gonna let him use the Hitman this time. Jermall the Hitman Charlo versus Saul Canelo Alvarez. The undisputed super middleweight titles are on the line. The African-American stud, the one who Canelo been decking, according to, he's been decking, according to the Alphabet Boy, stuff like that, and Jermall Charlo supporters, he's been decking them since 154 pounds. They finally was able to catch Canelo, trick Canelo and catch him and have him right where they want him at. He hasn't fought in 2 years on Mexican Independence holiday. The Mexicans say, we got us one. They say, we got us one puto. We got him. You know what I mean? We're going to let them know what time it is, Holmes. We're going to let them know what time it is. Now, I know they don't talk like that in Mexico. They kind of speak like that over here in LA. We know that, right? But this what it is. Now, Jermall Charlo fans, it's going to be like, if they get behind them, you know what I mean? We can make it. Jermall Charlo, he's 6 feet tall. He is the one, the African-American stud. That's the one that's going to bring down the 5'8", 5'7.5" Mexican that's supposed to be the face of boxing. We got an opportunity here. Listen, Dr. Umar Johnson going to come out. Tariq Nasheed going to come out. Everybody from Sinetta TV going to come out. Dante's Boxing Nation going to come out. Aki TV going to come out. All of them going to come out. You get what I'm saying? Bro, I'm telling you, boy, Mexican Independence Day, Mexican Independence holiday. Oh, man. Now, this how you flip it, though. Tim made a valid point. This how you flip it, though. We're going to beat Canelo on Mexican Independence holiday. On the Mexican Independence Day, we gonna beat Canelo. The man, Jermall the Hitman Charlo. Cause this how I do it. Jermall the Hitman Charlo, the one who Canelo has been decking for years, finally will extract retribution on Canelo on Mexican Independence Day. True. That's enough to get. That's enough. See that'll get You know, and then what we do, this is what we do. We compare it to the Black Panther movie. Remember the Black Panther movie? Remember the Black Panther movie? What it was, Black Panther 2. I still ain't see that. You know, I still ain't seen Black Panther 2. I still haven't seen that movie. Yeah, I still haven't seen that movie. But the Black Panther 2, I think Dr. Umar was complaining about it. He say, how come they have some Mexican, and again, no offense to my Mexican family, no offense, you know, you're Aboriginal as well, don't worry about no offense, but how come you have the Black Panther get, you know, melanated people from the continent get dominated by the Hispanic community, our Mexican brothers and sisters from Mexico? Make that make sense to me, guys. Brothers and sisters, make that make sense to me. It's very reminiscent of how Joe Biden, this is what he said, right? Joe Biden is allowing the Mexican brothers and sisters to come across the border and take over our communities. They're doing it in New York. They're doing it in Philadelphia. They're doing it in Chicago. How come this is so? It's not a coincidence that in the movie Black Panther 2, the Mexicans that lived underwater came to the land, kicked the brothers and sisters' asses from Wakanda. Bro, melanated people. Hey, I'm gonna drop that video. Hey, I'm gonna drop that video, Umar. Bro, I was laughing so hard, bro. Bro, I was laughing so hard, bro. I'm like, did this nigga just tired of the Black Panther 2? And like, he gonna do that. Like, you know, he did that already. Now, when we find out, you know, this is our time to extract retribution. What they got to sell it? What they got to? Hey, Dr. You already know. Hey, you already know what Dr. Hey, you already know what Dante's Bastardation gonna
wrong,
say.
That's wrong. He did nothing to you.
Hey, you already know. You already know what Dante gonna say. What's good, family? Dante's Bastardation here. So it appears that Canelo had no other place to run. As he went on his European tour, he fought all of the Europeans. There was literally no one else to fight in Europe. He beat them all. So, you know, so now he had no choice to come back and, you know, because of the pressure that we've been putting on him for him ducking, you know, the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, you know, Al Heyman, you know, Al Heyman is the type of brother, you know, that, hold on, guys, we got another call. Hold up. Bro, I can hear that. I can call him, what's your name when you call him from?
What's up? It's your never. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore.
D-Block, talk to me.
Now, what I want to say, Coach, is like, for all my brothers and all my Latino brothers, you know what I mean? I love everybody. I love everybody, Coach. We got to love everybody. Why we always gotta pick and choose, man? Why can't we just chill and, you know what I mean? Like always fight in between us. Don't they know that we fighting the system? Do they not know that, Coach?
Well, brother, it's impossible to love everybody. You know what I mean? That's not human nature to love everybody. Without hate, you wouldn't know what love is. So, in the universe is created in polarities. You know, there's always going to be the opposite attract. You can't have the negative without the positive. You can't have the dry without the wet. You know, you can't have land without water. Air without earth. So it all runs together, brother. You know, the yin and the yang. You feel me?
You got that damn right. That, Coach, this is why we need you, Coach. We need you to do this, Coach, to make this happen, Coach. Now, when it comes down to Charlo and Canelo, I look at them like this, Coach. Charlo is a beast. He's a beast.
Yep.
But I think Montiel and Daniel Jacobs, they took something out of him, Coach. I feel like they took something out of him.
Took something out of who?
Charlo, Coach. I think Daniel Jacobs took his manhood
Come on, when he
to Charlo.
When he pulled up on him?
Hell yeah. What you got to say now, homie? You know what I mean? You don't play with me. I'm Daniel Jacobs. I'm from New York, baby. We don't play like that. Houstonite. You know what I mean? That's why I got no respect with Houston right now, coach. Because they got punked out. And he had a whole bunch of posses with him, coach. I mean, he looked like he was a movie star. And he still got punked out, coach. Man. Now, he got his manhood taken away from Daniel Jacobs, coach. You know, I mean, he got circumcised, and he got circumcised even more when he got his ass beat down by Montiel, a real Mexican brother. He came in there, he didn't give a fuck what Charlo was doing to him, coach. He said, homie, you ain't leaving without losing losing what you got in you, your lion in you, your pride. He took it away from him, coach. And he's been recovering for 2 years by now. And now he's recovered. That 1% chance that I give him. And Canelo, the hate, my brother. Y'all gotta hate on Cinnamon, man. Why y'all gotta hate on my boy? Is it because he has red hair? What you gotta say with that, coach?
Hey, man, listen, man. Right now, Canelo's over there with the PBC, the place to be. At the end of the day, Canelo ended up biting the cheese. He had to come and bow down to the Lord and Savior Al Haymon. He's over there with the PBC now. He's a PBC fighter, my brother. That's what it is. And Jermall the Hitman Charlo on Mexican Independence Day. I'm giving you my prediction right now. He will commence to putting hands and foot on Canelo, the face of boxing, the highest paid fighter in boxing right now. I think him and Anthony Joshua. But he's gonna put hands and foot on Cinnamon on Mexican Independence Day. That's my prediction.
I believe that. I believe what you're saying. I got one more thing to say. You know how I go with this. I got one more thing to say. Please believe me. I gotta say this. I want to be serious now. I want to be serious because you know how I am. I try to be serious sometimes. I want to give a shout out to my hood, which is Adrien Broner. I mean, my brother is going through something that I'll be honest with you, coach.
Yeah.
I've been through those steps before in my life, and that's serious talk.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, all I do is drink water for right now. You know, on the weekends, I'll drink me some beers. But my brother's hurting, man. I don't know what's going on with him. We got to send some prayers for Adrien Broner. And I want people to know that the PBC got mental issues, man. They got issues. I mean, they need to protect my brother, especially Adrien Broner, what he's done for Al Haymon. And one more thing, Tank Davis needs to look at that and see, do I want to be like that? Because, homie, I know y'all best friends, but shit, you got to wake yourself up too. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore, stand up.
Shut D-Block. Hey, I'm just saying, like, doggone Jermall the Hitman Charlo. I'm telling y'all, I'm telling y'all right now. Jermall, yes, the same Jermall Charlo that went life and death with Juan Montiel. That Jermall Charlo coming off a 2-year layoff is going to put hands and foots on Saul Canelo Alvarez on Mexican Independence Day. We putting that out there right now. I'm going to get the prayer warriors together. I'm going to talk to the prayer warriors. Shout out to Dr. Umar.
If I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life, if I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life, if I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life and take her with me, she spent a week in Africa with King Kong Alicious. She's going to spend a week in Africa with King Kong Alicious. Do you think she ever coming back home to you? Let's just be honest. If I take her on a ride with the prince, do you really think she coming back home to you? I'm going to drink to that. Next Negro who hate, I'm going to snatch your chick.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Coach Eddie.
Man, Coach Eddie, man, from the ATL. Talk to me, fam.
Coach, you know, I was trying not to call today, talk about Canelo. And, you know, the doctor told me that my blood pressure was a little high. And he told me I need to just, anything that stresses me out, I just need to stay away from it.
Yeah. You got to stay
away Coach, from it. Canelo, man, I don't like it, Coach. I mean, I don't like how he wear these fancy pajamas and stuff, man. I don't like he sitting there taking pictures up in Italy and posing with beer commercials. I don't like none of that stuff, Coach. I don't know. I just don't like the guy, man. You know, I don't like how he looks. You know, he got a nice looking girlfriend. I want him to have an ugly woman, man. You know, I want him to have baby mama problems. Everything going good for him, man. I just don't like it, coach.
Well,
and now he finna come up here and beat up on Charlo, man. I don't like that either, man. I might go into depression, man. We gotta have a win, brother. I hope Charlo win, brother, because Charlo loses this guy, man. I might go into depression, coach, because Canelo, you know, somebody to keep winning all the time. You just really want something bad to happen to him, and it don't never happen. I sit there praying, I'm hoping, wishing something bad to happen to him. He just keep winning, man.
Hey, Coach Eddie, what say you about my theory? What if Jermall the Hitman Charlo, who haven't fought in 2 years, pull out the improbable on Mexican Independence Day holiday and beat Canelo? What say you about that?
Man, Coach, I really hope you're all right. Man, we need the black community need this win in the first way. Man, we've been taking so many L's, man. I mean, taking too many L's, man. I said, God dang, brother, we got to pull it off, man. God dang. You think I'm joking, but I'm being serious, Coach. It was the time when we was the kings of the ring, man. Now, every time we get in, now we taking L's, getting knocked out. Man, we got to get something. Then not only that, man, Canelo, man, I just don't like him, brother. He always up to something, man. He's some type of dastardly deed, and I hope that Al Heyman is masterminding something. He can do some type of diabolical plan and scheme, and we can get Canelo and we can knock him out, brother. You know what I'm talking about? I want him some way. Charlo has to win, brother. We got to all be praying and whatever we got to do. Got to call the brother. Hey, man, come on, brother. You got to do this for us, man. You know what I'm saying? Obama, he need to call a president. Something got to have a coach.
Hey, we're gonna find. Hey, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna get this. I'm gonna get in contact with some of the prayer warriors. I'm gonna get in contact with Jesse Jackson, Umar Johnson, Tariq Nasheed. We're gonna reach out to Dante's Boxing Nation, IK TV as well. We gonna try to come together and do something. Hey, shout out to Coach Eddie.
We need this, Coach. We need it, Coach. All right.
Shout out to Coach Eddie, man. Hey, we gonna. Coach Eddie said we need this one here, boy. He said we need this one here bad. Shout out to Jesse. Shout out to Jesse, man. Quezada. We're dropping down quarter upper. Bam, double, boy. Hey, Leroy. Boy, this remind me of Wilder. Hey, this remind me of Wilder lost to Fury. Remember Wilder lost to Fury? But he came out there with that costume. Wilder came out there with that costume. I was like, this is what the fuck this nigga got? Came out there with that costume. Oh, this was on Black History Month too, boy. Oh, Black History Month, bro. Bro, I think I better I put like $200 on Wilder. I was for sure Wilder was gonna knock Fury out. I said, man, he finna knock this fat motherfucker out. Man, this motherfucker going to sleep, boy. Man, Wilder almost knocked him out the first fight, right? I had to put a couple of dollars on Wilder. I said, Wilder almost knocked him out the first fight. I said, that second fight, boy, you know, boy, we ought to know what it's gonna be. When Wilder catch him this time, he gonna make sure he don't get up. Man, I had to put $200 on it. Hey, when Fury was like, I'm telling you, matey, I'm gonna knock him out this time. I had a dream about it. I feel it in me pappy's loins. I feel it in my bones. I'm gonna knock him out this time. Wilder was like, knock out. William Tyson Fury ever knocked anybody out. I fought you already. You got pillow fists. Your fist made of pillows. You know, when you say you gonna knock me out, I don't believe you. Remember he was saying that? You know, when you say you gonna knock me out, you know, we don't believe you. You know, you ain't never knocked nobody. Remember that? Oh, Black History Month too, boy. God damn, boy, we took that L in. Shout out to Jesse. What did he say, fam? He said, Coach, they're gonna move the goalpost. He said they're gonna say Nello got to fight Maul and David and Errol with the butt plug at the same time, but Nello ain't no Allo to punch. Okay. Shout out to JRG. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. JRG, what did he say? Al Heyman don't like his a cherry pick. He's the one offering them to Canelo as they come. Yeah, he's the one offering them. Like they're part of the offering. You know what I mean? Like we making a sacrifice. You know, you make a sacrifice to the gods back in the day. We're gonna make a sacrifice. We're gonna take them up to the top of the volcano and push them in the fire. Make a sacrifice to the gods, and hopefully they'll be pleased with us. So basically, Al Haymon is making a sacrifice. Look, I'm gonna sacrifice y'all. Y'all gonna get paid now. Y'all gonna get paid. But boy, I landed the biggest. I landed an orca. I landed an orca. I landed a whale. So I ain't, you know, nigga going in there. You gonna get your money going in there, nigga going in there. Get your ass knocked out. Don't worry about it. Shout out to Ed Perez. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. What did say Ed Perez say? He said the Canelo versus Charlo fight poster is going to get everybody pumped up. David versus Goliath. Big money for both guys. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Shout out to Ellie Maddox. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said many great Mexican bosses like Salvador Sanchez, but I don't support a foul duck Nello since no Bivol, and he won't fight David Benavidez. Let the duck be great and call out Beterbiev. Hey, Alan, boy, I got dog on Alan, boy. You, Alan, you ain't gonna be satisfied, huh? Okay. I'll call him. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, coach, it's Rick from Toronto again.
Rick from Toronto, talk to me.
Curiously, because you got a good memory of like previous fights and whatnot. Did Jermall Charlo fight anyone who hit as profusely as that of Canelo Alvarez in his previous bouts? Like, did any of his previous opponents have that much of like that power? Yeah, man.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so like as badly as I think when he knocked out James Kirkland, which was like fucking furious, this might be worse, man.
Okay.
Like I don't know, man, because but irrespectively, I'm not like some of these other fuckers are like booing, you know, the fights and say, oh, this is shit. You know, why is Nello doing this? But like, fuck, it's great, man. It's great for the fucking PBC. Good for them. Like, you know, they're on their way to like fucking evaporating, man. So like, this is good for fucking boxing. Period, man. This is good for boxing, coach. Like, yeah, let's get this shit on, man. Like, let's see this happen.
All right. Shout out to Rick, man, from Toronto. Salute, fam. Hey, shout out to Mr. Gumbo. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter up a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said, Coach, let the Wayne brothers explain the Canelo Charlo situation, please.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumsize the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
If you want to activate the Jerry curl symptoms, what do you say? If you want to perpetrate the Jerry curl's activation, the aphrodisiac symptoms, which now perpetrates the Jerry curl's activation. If you're looking to perpetrate the Jerry curl's activation, you get what I'm saying, my brother. I think that is a couple of things that we need to work on. Boy, listen, I remember that time. Hold on, bro. Boy, I know I got a story to tell y'all. Call, what's your name when you calling from?
Yo, what's going on, Coach?
What's your name when you calling from?
Oh, this Sweetie out of Orlando.
Sweetie out of Orlando?
Weedy.
Okay, Weedy out of Orlando. Talk to me.
Man, Coach, I figured it out. Man, Canelo seen the numbers from the plant. They seen the numbers from the Charlo doubleheader, and say, man, I pay you so more.
You say he saw the numbers of the Charlo doubleheader.
That's what Canelo had to see. If he go fight Charlo, he seen Charlo doubleheader, 56,000. Then see Plant is Benavidez numbers and said, man, I can't do Benavidez. He ain't got no numbers on pay-per-view.
So what numbers you talking about? He saw of Charlo. I'm confused.
He said the pay-per-view numbers him and his brother did about 3-4 years ago.
Oh, the pay-per-view number was terrible.
Okay, then. That's what I'm talking about. So he see Benavidez numbers with Plant and said, I can't do that though.
So what you think Benavidez numbers with Plant were?
Had to be lower than 56,000.
Oh. I don't know. Damn, I'm trying to think. Did somebody tell me? Damn, what did somebody tell me? I think when
Plant numbers never came out.
Yeah, no, they never released them, but I think Rick Glazier was saying that they did like 100,000 or 99, something like that. So I forgot.
Well, that ain't bad. Then if they did that,
he did tell me. He did tell me what it was. I think I think Rick Glazier said they did. I forgot, dog. I forgot, man. I could be confused because he could have said 80-some thousand or whatever. I'll call him and ask him, but you're right. Showtime never released those numbers. They never released them.
Okay, then so coach, right now it's looking like Benavidez got to fight Kyron Davis again.
Now Benavidez might have to fight. Maybe he could fight Morrell. But Morrell is a dangerous fight. Morrell is a dangerous fight for him, though. And if David Benavidez were to fight David Morrell and lose to him, it's potentially that could mess up his potential fight with the Canelo if that's on the table for him. You know what I mean?
Man, coach, I got Charlo knocking out Canelo, man. Hell with it. He coming back strong.
After 2 years? After 2 years, I don't know now.
He coming back strong. Yeah. He coming back strong, coach.
Yeah. He might be hungry.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he hungry. Look. He got rid of the white problems and shit. You see his brother said, you got rid of that bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now look, he hungry now.
All right, okay. All right, we'll see. But shout out to Weedy from Orlando, man. Salute, fam. O-Town, stand up. O-Town, stand up. Man, look here, bro. Speaking of Umar Johnson, remember when Wilder lost to Fury on Black History Month 2021, dog? Motherfucking bro, I was shocked. Like I had them bet $200 on Wilder. Fury said he gonna knock him out. Now I know you guys remember him saying that because this was the press conference right here.
Don't ever forget when I found you was strung out on coke. When I found you was like a big house contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Remember that? Man, Black History Month. Wilder came out there with that Teenage Mutant Ninja. He came out of that Power Ranger outfit. I think what was Donalo and Crowley. I think Donalo and Crowley made that costume for him. The white dudes from the LGBT community, they made that costume for him. And I think what they said was the actual costume, it kind of like malfunctioned because it was supposed to be the lasers shooting out from the top of Wilder's head, the crown, and it's supposed to go in the sky, but it didn't work. Man, when Fury beat the brakes off Wilder in that fight, I say, damn, he can't beat him. I saw a lot of things. Wilder can't fight off the back foot. Then of course my main man threw the towel in. I just didn't think he was going to lose because it was Black History Month, and then when he was walking out, he had the rapper from BLM rapping. You know what I mean? And then when he was walking out, they showed pictures of Malik El Shabazz. They showed pictures of Martin Luther King. What's my name? Marcus Garvey. They showed what's the sister name? Rosa Parks. They showed all of that, right? I say, man, Tyson Fury finna get the brakes beat off of him. But then I saw Tyson Fury coming to the ring. He was sitting on a throne, and he had a king's robe around his neck, and he had a crown on his head, and he had some women rolling him out like he was on a chariot to the ring. I said, man, he coming out here, man, looking like he's supposed to be the king or some shit on Black History Month. Man, we finna beat the brakes off of goddamn Tyson Fury. Man, goddamn Tyson Fury beat the brakes off of doggone Deontay Wilder. Doggone to the point to where what's the name had to throw the towel in. Mark Brealey, he got fired for saving his fighter's life. That's what he's supposed to do. Because if you see me fighting Canelo or any of those top guys, especially Canelo, you listen, you gonna get fired if you don't throw the towel in. True. If you don't throw the towel in, you get fired. Believe that. Because we coming to throw the towel in. Now, It reminded me, remember I told you guys I was locked up, right? I was locked up some years back. And there was a dude named Orlando Black. Orlando Black was like one of the toughest dudes on the compound. So we thought. We ain't never seen him fight, but we thought he was a tough guy. Orlando Black. Orlando Black was from Orlando. I got a homeboy named Donnie. From Liberty City. He's from Miami. There's a housing projects in Miami called Liberty City. He's from Liberty City Housing Projects, right? And I had another homeboy named Mud. He was from the subs in Liberty City, from the Brown subs, right? So anyway, Donnie used to always go to the rec yard. And when he go to the rec yard, you know, everybody had to, you know, when they call work call, you know, like when you in the dormitory, when you locked up in prison, they call work call, right? And you got to go to the rec yard. So we went to the rec yard and stuff, right? And like up time of work call, people have to go to work. Then some people go to work later on in the day. If you didn't have to work at that time, everybody go to the rec yard. So we had to run the rec yard, right? Doggone, the guys who work the yard, they're normally outside all before everybody. When they call work call, they'll go out and then he'll go to the rec yard. And what he did was he'll hold the spot. So everybody had to, if anybody wanted to go to the canteen, you had to line up on the rec yard next to the fence. So what happened was Orlando Black used to always sell spots. If you've been in the tank, you know what I'm talking about. So he'll be like, okay, I'm number one. I'm number one. So he have his ID on the fence. Okay, anybody want to buy this spot? Because you have somebody who way in the back of the line, and you may only have a certain amount of time to go to the canteen. So if you have a certain amount of time, there's a possibility that everybody can't get to the canteen that day. You get what I'm saying? So what happened was they'll cut it off, and then everybody else have to try to get back there tomorrow. So Black used to always sell spots to get in front of the line, right? Bam. So it was this white boy named Dennis. Dennis was, I'm 5'6". Dennis was shorter than me. Dennis probably like 5'3" or something like that, right? Goddamn, Dennis was like Orlando Black, like 5'10". Slim, dark-skinned dude. Look mean as hell, right? Dog Orlando Black was like, hey man, look here, man, set on the spot. So Dennis was like number 3. He got his spot on. No, Dennis was like number 5, something like that, right? No, Dennis was the first one in the spot. Dennis was the first one in the spot. So Black sold the spot. He said, hey, look here, white boy, check this out. You see this ID right here on this fence? He said, yeah. He said, look here, man, this guy right here gonna be right here. He gonna be on the front now. Then Black was trying to sell the same spot like 2 and 3 times. So Dennis was like, no, man. I've been trying to get to the store for the past 2 weeks, man. I'm hungry, man. I'm tired of eating the chow hall food. You get what I'm saying? I want to eat, man. I want to eat. I'm tired of eating the chow hall food, right? Black say, look here, white boy, you know, take your punk ass on now. If you don't get from around here, I'm gonna slap fire at your mouth. Now, I told you I had this spot. This dude right here is gonna take this spot. You're gonna go behind him. Dennis say, no, man, I ain't doing that. He said, I ain't doing that. True. I'm out on the rec yard, me and my homeboy Skibo Mud. I'm like, man, Black over there tripping, man. Black over there tripping. Black say punk, Black say white boy, goddamn it, get there. So when somebody tell you to get there mean let's meet me over there at the destination. Let's go over here and let's fight. Get there. You know what I mean? When somebody say get there, you better get there. If you don't get there, they're gonna look at you as a punk, right? The white boy ran over there. He ran over there by the volley. It was a sand pit. They used to play volleyball, right? Beach volleyball, right? He ran over there by the volleyball pit, right? And he took his shirt off. He went to bouncing around. Dennis went to bouncing around and shit. Black like. I'm trying to talk to Black man, let the white boy, man, go ahead on, man. Cause back then when I was coming up, we always felt like because you were Black, white people couldn't fight, they can't beat you. If you fought a white dude, 9 times out of 10, the Black dude always gonna win because we Black, we strong, got melanin and all that stuff there. I was pro-Black at that time too, right? I was deep in the nation and all that stuff there, right? So anyway, I was like, Black man, stall him out, Black, stall him out. Stall him out. You get what I'm saying? Stall him out. You get what I'm saying? So Black, they know, fuck, I got to make an example out of him. Because if I let him slide, then the rest of the punk-ass white boys going to slide. So I got to make an example out of him. This going to be quick, right? Dennis took his shirt off. Dennis bouncing around. What the fuck? He bouncing around and shit. Black don't took his shirt off and all that there. I said, man, Black for the Black. I said, man, Black finna put paws on this white boy, man. Man, they fuck around and squared on. Goddamn Dennis had on. Caught Black with a left hook. Bop! Stood Black. I was like, damn, okay. Shit, that motherfucker threw a left hook and caught Black, right? Motherfucker, so Black squared off with him. Black squared off with him. Black tried to throw a punch, but before he threw it, Dennis Hadden came in there with a straight right. Bop! Then he came back with a left hook to the body. Bop! Then he just went to hitting Black in the body, right? When he hit Black, he was waiting on Black's body. When he hit him in the body, Black tried to grab him. When he tried to grab Dennis, Dennis came up with an uppercut. Bop! When he hit Black with an uppercut, he split him. He had them cut him from here to here just with the uppercut, right? Black started leaking. He was bleeding, right? I said, God damn, Black leaking. Black ain't landed a punch yet. So Black messed around and grabbed Dennis, and he put all his weight on him. Black was probably like 180 pounds. Dennis had to be like, probably like 140, something of that sort. So Black put all his weight on him, right? And he fell. So Black on top of Dennis, bleeding and everything, blood coming from his chin. I say, man, Black finna beat the brakes off of him. Black on top of him. Man, Dennis was beating Black ass from the ground. True. Hey, he had him. He sit down. He sit down. He got him on the ground, right? Sitting on him, right? Dennis beating Black ass from. Dennis like, bam, he hit him. Bam, bam, bam. He hitting Black. Black head going from side to side, blood slinging everywhere, right? The officer was on the rec yard. The officer came over there where we was at because there was a big crowd. So I was like, Black. I said, Black, man, I say, Black, here come the police. You know what I mean? So here come the officer. When he said that, Dennis had them tap Black on the shoulder. Look, man, the officer coming. Black had them looked up. Dennis had them caught him again. Bap! And then rolled Black up off of him, right? Black had them got up, ran to the bathroom. Black had them ran to the bathroom, right? When he ran to the bathroom, Dennis was running behind him. True. I'm running behind Dennis. I'm like, what the fuck? Black running? Black ran. Now, this the dude that we thought was a killer on the compound. I see, nigga, Black ain't gonna let no little punk ass white boy whoop him. Shit, Black finna beat the hell out of this little ass white boy. Man, we thought Black was a killer. Man, Black had to put hands and foots on doggone Dennis had to put hands and foots on Black. True. This round Ramadan too. This round Ramadan. Black had to ran to the bathroom. Dennis ran behind him. I ran behind Dennis. I'm coming in there like, man, what's up? Black turned on the water in the sink. He like trying to like clean himself up with the water because remember I told you he was bleeding. Black like, what's up, man? What's up? What's happening? What you want to do? No. Dennis came in there. He said, what's up, man? What's happening? What you want to do? I'm standing right behind Dennis. Black say, hey, look here, man. You got that dog. Black had them grab Dennis' hand, shook his hand vigorously, told him, you got that dog. You got that. Told him you got that. Let his hand go, turn back around and went to washing his face, right? Dennis had no walked out. He say, so that's my spot? He said, yeah, you got that dog. That's your spot. So Dennis had no went back into the line. Dennis walk into the line, right? It was like 6 or 7 white boys, right? They had no pick Dennis up on their shoulders. You know how a fighter win the fight in the ring and the team pick him up on the shoulder? It like 6 white boys. They had no pick Dennis up on their shoulders. They were like, hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. They were like, Dennis, you did it. You did it, Dennis, you did it. Nigga, I was in shock. I was like, damn it. The white boys had no pick, the white boys had no put Dennis up on the shoulder. I said, what the fuck? Like, I thought Black was a killer. All this time I'm sitting here with you on this compound. All this time, my nigga, you can't fight. Black couldn't fight. True. So we go back to the dormitory. Right? We go back to the dormitory. Black cat done with the medical. Right? So we on lockdown. We getting ready to go to the chow hall. They had to do count after count. We had chow hall. They said chow. It was my dorm. I think I was in D dorm. We ended up going to walking the chow, right? Black was in medical during the count time and all that stuff there. So when Black in medical, we had no 8 and all that stuff there. So we in line getting ready to go back to the dorm. I see Black walking by. Black got a Band-Aid under his chin, dog. It looked like a damn chin strap. I ain't never seen a Band-Aid this big. Black, y'all look at this here. Black had a Band-Aid under his chin like this here. From cheek to cheek, the Band-Aid was under it was a big ass like a gauze Band-Aid, right? I'm like, what this nigga got a chin strap on? Look like he had a chin strap on. Nigga, when you playing football, this nigga got a chin strap. Damn, Dennis must have really split him good. He split him good, right? We go back to the dorm. I'm walking back. Nigga, I'm laughing like I can't stop laughing, dog. I can't stop laughing. I'm all on the ground in front of the dorm laughing. Black got his arm on the edge of the building, just staring in the gaze. I'm on the ground laughing. My homeboy Donnie from Liberty City standing next to Black in disbelief. My homeboy Mud from the subs, he's standing on the other side of Black in disbelief. My homeboy Skibo from P. Rhymes, I think Skibo from P. Rhymes from down south, he's sitting there ain't saying nothing. He's just shaking his head. So Donnie like, Black, what happened, Black? Black, what happened? Black was like in a daze, right? So more like, man, Black don't let the white boy beat him up, dog. He said, what white boy? Donnie said, what white boy? He said, Black, you let a white boy whoop you? Black, this Jumar, this round Jumar time. He said, Black, how you let a white boy whoop you? What happened? Black like, man, I think the white boy know Tybo, man. I think he know Tybo. This ain't no ordinary white boy. He know Tybo. True. Y'all remember Tybo in the 90s with Billy Blanks? He say, I think he know Tybo, man. So Donnie like, Black, Tybo? That ain't no martial arts, Black. That's a weight loss exercise that was created by Billy Blanks. What you mean he know Tybo? Black, look how big you is. Look how long your arms is, Black. Black, you about 5'10", 5'11". This white boy like 5'3", 140 pounds. How you let him whoop you? Man, I think he know Tybo, man. So more like, Black, you know what happened, Black? You know why you lost? You was bobbing when you should have been weaving, and weaving when you should have been bobbing. So this say you was weaving when you should have been bobbing, and bobbing when you should have been weaving. So Bud tried to show Black what he should have did, right? He was throwing the jab out there. See, Black, so you supposed to put the jab out there, Black. See the white boy, he's short. He a little short little white dude. So you supposed to put the jab out there, Black. Kept the jab on him. And then when he tried to duck down like he was doing and weave on the inside, you come with the right hand, Black. See, Mud was telling him about he got that one hitter smitter. I got a one hitter quitter, Black. That one hitter smitter. See, I hit him one time, they go to sleep. All that stuff there, right? So Donnie disappointed though. Black say, man, Black, you lost to a white boy. Oh man, Black, you don't let down the whole Black community. We was counting on you. True. Daddy say, we was counting on you. So Skibo was like, nah, fuck that shit, Black. We ain't going out like that, Black. You gonna go back out there and fight him again tomorrow. So Donnie like, yeah, Black. Look here, Black. I don't know what's wrong with you, Black, but you gonna fight this dude tomorrow. Tomorrow, we going back out there on the rec yard. You gonna whoop this punk ass white boy. True. Nigga, I'm on the sidewalk crying. I'm laughing so hard, bro, because he got this. Just imagine, dog. Nigga sitting on the side, holding the wall up. He got a big ass chin strap under his chin like this here. A band-aid look like a chin strap under his chin. He's sitting there in disbelief. The white boys had them pick Dennis up on the shoulder, and they walking him back to the dormitory. Like, yay, Dennis, you did it. You whooped it. I'm pretty sure that's what they wanted to say. But they probably was saying, yeah, you whooped that nigga. You whooped that nigga. You got you one, Dennis. You got you one. You get what I'm saying? They walking back, right? They walking back to the door, got Dennis in the air and shit. Black light. Man, Donnie. He said, Black, fuck that, Black. We ain't going out like that, Black. First thing tomorrow morning when they open the record, we gonna whoop that cracker. Down here in Florida, we call white folks crackers down here. It ain't, that's just what they say. Like you may run across some white people, especially up here where I'm at. They'll say they Florida crackers and stuff like that. But it is what it is, right? We gonna whoop this cracker, right? So this what Donnie say. Black light, man. Man, I want to fight him again, right? Donnie, I want to fight him again, man, because doggone Malachi over there laughing and shit. He over there laughing, man, picking at me. I want to fight him again, but I'm scared that if I fight the white boy again, he gonna whoop me worse than he did last time. True. Donnie was like, Black, you don't want to fight no more? The white boy knocked the fight out of you? Oh my God, Black. Donnie started like crying. Like he had tears. He didn't really cry, but he had tears in his eyes. Like he was just disappointed. Oh my gosh, Black. You don't want no get back? You don't want to fight no? He don't knock the fight out of you? Oh my God, like, bro, I was laughing so hard. My nigga, I ain't never laughed that hard before in my life, bro.
True.
Black didn't want to activate the rematch clause. Hey, shout out to Ellie Maddox. Hey, for dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super Jack.
Black ain't want no more smoke.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey. Boy, Black had don't let down the whole black community, boy. Like we were, hey, you know, nigga, motherfucker did his hat no beat the brace off of Black. Shout out to Alameda. What he say? Many great Mexican boxers like Salvador said. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I'd have read that one. Hold on. Shout out to Alameda again.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. You say Bivol, Baturvia, both 175. That Nello like 2 cherry pick. And fight old cats refuses to clean his weight class. So what's wrong with Baturvia versus Ginger Duck? Okay. Shout out to Joshua Prophets. You say, Coach, we need stories more often. I'm crying. Hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. This Juma. This Juma time. Nigga, black, man, Dennis had to beat the brakes.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Dennis had to beat the brakes up, man. Not to fight out on my homeboy Donnie, man. Donnie like, Black, you don't let down the whole black community. We was counting on you. But my nigga was highly disappointed, bro. He was hurt, bro.
True.
Bro. Nigga, Donnie was hurt. Donnie was hurt by that, bro. That hurt my dog, Donnie, bad boy. Donnie couldn't take that, fam. Donnie, Black ain't want no more smoke. That's what, you know, so we gonna see what's up, man. Canelo, Jermall Charlo. It is what it is. You know, sometimes there are disappointments. You know, it happened in boxing. I've seen it happen back in the day. And this way before Wild and Fury. This in the 90s, what I'm talking about. This way before Wild and Fury. So, you know, sometimes disappointments happen. And then Wilder got disappointed in his Fury on Black History Month. Just maybe. Mexican Independence Holiday. Jermall Charlo can summon the spirit of Ogun. He can summon the spirit of Ogun that night. You know what I mean? Hey, what you say? Hey, what PBC Central say? What he say? He say Black the next. What you say? You say wait, what you say? He say Jamie say he say Black played himself. PBC Central say Charlo was the next Black. Said that nigga, what? Black. I wish y'all could have seen that, bro. You know what I need to do? I need to reenact that. I need to reenact that fight there, bro. That fight was hilarious, bro. Bro, that fight was hilarious. Boy, Dennis would not be denied. Dennis, boy, that motherfucker got a chin strap on his face. Man, what had no beat the brace off of Black, dog. He had no disappointed all of us too. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Boy, Jermall, the hitman Charlo, the hitman got an opportunity. He's making a boatload of money. The hitman, this might be all the inspiration that he need in order to put hands and foots on Canelo. If not, then, you know, we're about to take another L. True. If it's not, we're like, God damn, dog, took another. I can hear Dr. Umar Johnson now. Brothers and sisters, can someone please explain to me how, you know, and this is no disrespect to my Mexican brothers, but how there's a white, red-haired Mexican with freckles, how was he able to beat our chiseled brother, tall, handsome, has a six-pack, he has a chest, he has muscles, from Houston, Texas, has the power of Ogun, the strength of Ogun. Can you explain to me how this was able to happen to our brother? Isn't the PBC a black company? Isn't the PBC a black company? How is that so? How is our brother 6 feet tall, handsome, chiseled, in shape, in Shango shape, power of Ogun? How is he lose? How did he lose? How did he get knocked out to a short, freckle-faced, red hair Mexican from Mexico. Someone please explain that to me, brothers. Was there something in his water bottle? Was the fight fixed? Was the fight fixed? Did they fix the fight? Somebody told me from the Alphabet Boy community. I was listening to someone from the Alphabet Boys. Yes, my name is Dr. Umar Johnson, everybody. I was listening to someone from the Alphabet Boys, and I did see someone in the chat say that the fight was fixed. The fight was fixed, huh? So that would explain it. That would explain it, brothers. That would explain it, brothers. remember when Umar found out that Deontay Wilder had no lost to Tyson Fury. He said, "Please tell me that our brother Deontay Wilder won." Deontay Wilder lost to Tyson Fury. How? How was that so? How did he lose? He say, you know, our brother was in shape. He was chiseled. He was in Shango shape. You know, he had the powers, the strength of Ogun. How did he lose? Tyson Fury was a tall, fat, blubbery mayonnaise man. How did he lose to him? He was in shock. Hey, Umar was like, what the how? Hey, what is this? True. Hey, that's how we work. That's how we work. When Dennis had no knocked out Orlando Black on the Rec-Yard, when Dennis had no put hands and foot on Orlando Black, that's how we were. We was in shock. Like, God damn it, how he did it? hey, bro, it is what it is, man.
I move up in weight class, go up to 168, challenge this man for all the marbles.
The Mexican monster, yeah.
The Mexican. You keep throwing that up every time
I remember the guy was everybody scared of that guy. You talking a lot of shit. That's all I want you to say now.
Hey, boy, that contract gonna be a ball.
Who you is, DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. You know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Yeah, man, I've been trying to tell y'all, boy, will be y'all, hey, bro. Shit, but some dudes, boy, been getting hands and foots put on them, boy.
Make it last forever. Don't let I love you.
You ought to know what time it is.
Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the PayPal, International Africans.
All of the international Africans out there.
I said Big Papa needs to eat before the keynote lecture tonight. The doors open in 2 hours and I need some Southern cooking. I said the doors open in 2 hours and I need some Southern cooking.
For all my pro-black revolutionaries, I better not find out that you have a snow bunny at home.
My question to my Milwaukee Africans and my Chicago Africans, where can Dr. Umar pull up to watch the Tank Ryan fight? You must have food. You must have food. No snow bunnies, no drugs, no crime. Because you know the FBI follows me wherever I go. The CIA follows me wherever I go. So I'm trying to pull up to Chicago or Milwaukee to watch the Tank Ryan fight. Where can I come? Chicago Africans, is there a safe space for the prince? No snow bunnies, no snow bunnies, no snow bunnies, no non-African queens, no illegal activity.
He don't lost 3/3 of the brothers right there. He just no snowbody out this. I was down with the Pan-African movement, dog. I'm down with Back to Africa, all that there, bro. But as soon as you said no snowbodies now, that's when you lost.
Shut that soft ass shit up. And the best man
Shut
to
that
win.
That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got to. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
Hey, some of y'all might go to jail for that, there, man.
Sound like a bitch. Man, I ain't worried about jail.
Shit, man, I don't give a damn about going to jail. Nigga, take me to jail.
Take me to jail.
Shit, lock me up.
Lock me up.
Throw away the key.
Throw away the key.
Anyway, man, you know, we're going to have to say a special prayer. We're going to say a special prayer for our good brother Jermall, the Hitman Charlo. Maybe he could perform a miracle on Mexican Independence Day.
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
I know we do this for the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
What it is, man? They say they're coming to see you. Ain't nobody coming to see you.
I'm the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group.
Nobody's bigger than the group.
Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me.
They coming to see the Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
I mean, man, shout out to my dog Orlando Black, man. I'm gonna have to plead the fifth if I think he need to go get him some gifts.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you? 5.
Sometimes we gotta plead the fifth because everybody can't handle the truth. Sometimes we gotta plead the fifth. You get what I'm saying? They ain't gotta like it, but they better respect
Nigga, when
it.
my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All 3 of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Yeah, what it is, man. We know we gotta say all praise is due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, Mr. Al.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
So-called ops, I got these so-called goons that come from the alphabet boy. They be coming up, they try to sound gangster. What the dude that live in America say he calling me from a Pakistan number. This the nigga right here. This Abdul Disease. Abdul Disease. They put Abdul Disease name down. Abdul Disease. You know what I mean? Abdul Disease called the show today. You know what I mean? Shout out to Abdul Disease, man. You know, he all right, you know. Say he pulling up. You know, he all bark but no bite. Abdul Disease say he gonna pull up. Then he say he gonna do A, B, C, and D to me. Right now he at home, laying on his baby mama rental center, laying on that blow-up bed. You know they got a blow-up mattress. Yeah, they got laying on that blow-up mattress, eating chocolate-covered strawberries. Holler about he gonna pull up on me, man.
Oh my God, I respected you. I respected you. Oh my God. I respect you. After my God, give him after my God.
You second to God, champ.
No. I didn't listen. I respect him. I'm sorry. I respect him.
Come on for the nigga pass out. Take the picture before you pass out.
Yeah, get him before he pass out.
Yeah.
Hold him up.
Yo, we gotta take this guy everywhere. Yeah. Yo,
He needs air.
You need air.
He needs air. Take the picture. Take the picture before you face the clip.
That's my hero, right? That's my hero. One more.
It takes a lot to do it. All right, why are you pushing?
Don't worry about it. I got you, all right?
And listen, all them tenderonis, nigga, all them tenderonis, this man falling on his knees for Floyd. You know, after my God, I respected you. After my God, he said, you second to God, champ. It's God and it's Floyd. Nigga on his knees. Hey, he was on his knees and he had his face down there by Floyd waist. Like he wanted to give Floyd some awesome Joseph. True. What kind of shit is that?
Yes, surprise. You gay. That's not all. Go in there. Yes. Yes.
It is warm.
Yes. I love you. Just because.
What it is, man. Once again, it's do the time you talk about you gonna pull up. Boy, you pull it up. Man, shout out to all the callers. Shout out to Sean from Columbus. Shout out to Jared from B-More. Shout out to Ahmed from the UK. Shout out to Edgar from LA. Yay. Shout out to D-Block from Dallas, Texas 2 times. Shout out to Rick from Toronto 2 times. Shout out to John from Colorado. Shout out to Coach Eddie from the ATL. Shout out to Weedy from Orlando. Shout out to Abdul Disease. The niggas who threatened me. Shout out to Abdul Disease. You know, I don't know, what do you say from Pakistan? Nigga, you gonna build H-Buddy channel tonight doing the same shit. It is what it is, man. Once again, it's on, man. It's our boy, Coach Malachi. We're signing out. 2 minutes today, USA boxing. Hey, Ryder, let them know what time it is, man. To all them sapsuckers, job turkeys, ham bones out there trying to threaten the old boy.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Shout out to AB, man. AB look like he doing kind of bad right now, man. Shout out to AB, man. You know, it is what it is, man. I hope AB get it together. But you're a grown man, brother. You got to take accountability for your own actions. You are in control of your own destiny. You feel me?
Turn around. Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who left a super chat as well. Shout out to Isaiah for becoming a member. Shout out to Raphael. Shout out to Max H. Shout out to Sean T for becoming a member. Shout out to Ellie Maddox. Shout out to Caesar. Shout out to Mr. Gumbo, aka Hot Grease. Shout out to X Strategy. Shout out to Carlos Resendez. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Shout out to Ed Perez. Shout out to Jesse Quezada. Shout out to JRG. And shout out to Joshua Prophets. It is what it is, man. Once again, it's on. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.